Hello, namaste, welcome or welcome back to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day for you. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel. If you have already supported me, thank you so very much. In the description box, I have the decks of the links I'm using. Okay, if you need any information, check the description. So the topic for today is your future version on who you have become. Okay, so that is the topic, and for that I have kept 8 images for you guys to choose from. You can choose intuitively if you are resonating with the image, if you feel called, if you're just resonating with an image, choose that intuitively, or otherwise you can go with your birthday dates and choose. Okay, so for group number 1, the birthday dates are 1 8 15 26. For group number 2, 2 6 16 23. Group number 3, 3 9 18 25. Group number 4, 4 10 17 27. Group number 5 is 5 7 19 28. Group number 6, 11 24 30. Group number 7, 12 13 21 29. And group number 8 will be 14 20 22 31. So take your time, pause the video, and if you are choosing intuitively, take your time, pause your video, or if you're choosing by your birthday date, choose that. Okay, so as it suits you, do that. Okay, and always remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And these are timeless readings as well, so whenever you watch, this reading might have a message for you. So I will see you in your been drawn to this image, or if your birthday date lands on 1 8 15 or 26 of any month, let's see what is your message, your future version on who have you become. Okay, so let's see what your future self wants you to know regarding who have you become. Okay, so one important message that I was feeling is like throat chakra expansion. Your words, really, it really feels like you will know where to say, when to say, what to say. Like, that's who you're becoming, right? A person who knows what kind of words will uplift someone, what kind of words I should use at this time to end this argument, what will very good with words. The way you articulate and give your message, it will actually help so many people. Definitely, that's what I'm getting. One thing. The other thing I'm feeling like, your words will be very sweet. It will be pure like honey, but at the same time, it will make people work on themselves. That's something I have to say. The way you articulate it and give the message to them, it will not feel too much for them. At the same time, they know that they will have to work. So that's something I'm getting here. It's like a mother. It feels like a motherly energy, like who knows their child very well, and they know that once they are giving their love, they're saying something with love, and as they say something with love, as they treat that child with a lot of love, and they share that this is how you do it, and they understand it. Even though they have to do the work, they understand it and they do it anyway. They don't say that I don't want to do it, nothing like that. No opposition, because the way you say it, they realize, they understand it, it's meant to be done, right? Something like that with your throat chakra expansion. So really, I feel like I would not say you're becoming manipulators, because really that's not what you're doing here. It's like the way you share that information, it really makes them understand, like, right now it's time to work. So they will do whatever you say. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. But you do it because you know that it will uplift them, it will motivate them, it will give something to them. It will change their life. So you're giving that kind of knowledge and wisdom to these people here. So that's what I feel like here. That's what is happening. Again, it can feel like a person who is salesman, and he has a product, he knows how to sell his product here. He's confident, and even though he's selling for the first time, the product he's selling for the first time, the way he talks about the product, the customer will automatically buy. That's what the energy is here. So definitely major throat chakra expansion here. You know how to yeah, really, you know how to argue very well. You know, like it feels like a person who debates, and in that debate you're going to win because you because you have a lot of knowledge and you know how to use the words. That's what it is. Sometimes we have a lot of knowledge, but when we don't know how to utilize those information, like sometimes those words need to come out in a proper sentence, right? And it should have an effect on the other person, and you will be doing that. That's something I'm getting here. Communication area, very good here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And we have this raven on your image, and for some of you I even feel like sometimes when you share these wisdom guidance, it might even feel like that you're getting messages from divine and you're just sharing it, so it will not feel so heavy for you guys as well, because that's what I'm getting, like you're channeling the messages and you're sharing it, and that's why it has so much good effect on other person. So you will say what needs to be said at the correct time, yeah, like you are talking with someone and you know exactly what will put an effect on them, what will influence them, and that's only you share here. Yeah, okay. So let's move on. Okay, what else here? Your future self, on who have you become. Look, yeah, look, we have the knife and we have the lizard. Interesting fact of the lizard is like, I feel like lizards are very powerful manifestors, something like that as well I'm getting here. And you know how, what, when, how to cut. Yes, maybe you are having a conversation and someone is saying something, and you know that whatever they're saying is not that important and it's just a waste, something was waste. So you know how to cut them properly and make them understand. Something like that. Because we all maybe you'll know the power of our own words, isn't it? Because our words carry vibration, and certain words really has negative effects on us. If we are constantly saying negative things to ourselves, complaining, it can have a negative effect on our on life. And yes, I really feel like that kind of energy, if someone is complaining, you know how to cut them and make them realize that that complaint is not going to give them anything, in a way that will not make them feel bad that you said that to them. It will make them understand, yes, that's a problem, I should stop doing it. That's really like you are like the one who is cutting the tail, and the tail that was not good for them is gone, and now a new tail is going to grow that will really help them with their life, right? So it feels like you're going to help a lot of people through your words, through your knowledge, through your wisdom. And it feels like the wisdom that you're getting is from the higher realms. You will know exactly what to say at that time because you're so connected with spirit. So whatever work you're doing, again we have the witch here, right? You're connected with your heart and you're saying whatever your heart is telling you because you're so aligned here. Yes, you have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, but sometimes we don't know, again, every people's journey is different, right? Every people's journey that we meet are different. So what you have to say at what time, you will know it, and you will know when to cut them, when to hear them, and that's the magic there. I really feel like in that area you're going to thrive, in communication area you're going to thrive. And I even feel like you have already manifested a big wish of yours. That's your future version is telling you, and that's why you're in this position. You have understood through your own life like what words are good for us, what words we shouldn't use, what complain, like how complaints can give us more things to complain. Yeah, sometimes we see that. Recently I had this I'm getting examples a lot about, I don't know if it's good to say, but different people I have in my life. Through them I'm getting a lot of information that's giving me wisdom, right? How universe plays. Like that's what I'm getting, like so like Florence Kavalishin book, Life is a Game. We just know how to play it. Like we should just play it. like that's what I'm getting here. Through other people experiences, I'm getting a lot of information, a lot of wisdom, and like that only. I really feel like one thing happened recently about money, lack. And this person was always talking on lack, like we have to save money, we have to do this, you don't spend on that, like. And now that person have and a problem has arisen, and that person has to spend more money. Right, again, when we start thinking in lack, when we complain about money, what happens? We will get more of it, right? I have, recently this happened here, and I just said that, like, it's because we are talking in lack more, we are focusing more on the lack of the money, so we will have more like that scenarios, and you will show them. I feel like that's who you're becoming. You will show them this is why it's happening, please cut on that, like work on that. You will give them the solutions. You're not only the person who is giving them making them understand their problem, you're the one who is giving the solution here. And I feel like this is something that you have been understanding right now, and you have been working on it, and that's why, that's the, yeah, right. I really feel like there is a wish that you're trying to manifest. You will be manifesting that wish. Your future version is telling you, don't worry, you have already manifested that wish of yours here. But definitely with communication, in communication area, you're thriving. That's for sure here. And again, I feel like you're getting the knowledge, information from divine, right? It feels like we live in a social media age. There is so much of information, but we know what information should be correct for us, and you're only taking what is good for you, and you're getting the wisdom from the higher realms. It feels like that you're taking your own wisdom. And yeah, and your wisdom is not only going to help you, it is going to help other people as well. That's what it is. So let's see. Okay, we have exhalation and romance. Okay, oh, okay. We have the moon in Taurus, and we have the Venus in Taurus. Oh, look at the energy of Taurus. Oh my God, stability, that's for sure. Because Taurus, yeah, Taurus energy is very strong here. And we have the second house, like the second house, right? Again, moon in Taurus in second house, Venus in Taurus in second house. And definitely Venus in Taurus, it's about wealth. Yeah, Venus is about romance, fertility, wealth, and Taurus sign is also a sign that is grounded, that is stable, that likes stability. And yeah, so your romantic life is going to drastically improve, there is no doubt, because the way you use your words, that's for sure, right? I can see that very clearly, the way you make decisions, like, even though you're making decisions for other people, I feel like you're doing, in the future version, you will be making decisions for other people, but the other person will not even know that you're making decision for them, because they will be so sure that the decision that you made was correct, and it will be correct because you know so much that they don't know. So that's the reason of your partnership. If you're already in a relationship, your partnership is going to be amazing, there is no doubt. Maybe for some of you, moving on to new house, or your future self is telling you that you have moved on to new house, and this new house is beautiful, whatever things that you want, it's there. And I feel like somehow, somewhere, you like that stability as well. This group, you really want to decorate your home, you want to have a comfortable space, because you are someone who is connecting, yeah, you're very connected to divine, and you really want a space to yourself where you can meditate properly, right, where no one is distracting you. So maybe you want a safe neighborhood, like a peaceful neighborhood. I really feel like that is what is already there for you guys. That's what the future version is telling you. If you're single, definitely a romantic relationship is coming, and the way you are using words, this person will be on their knees for you. They will, yeah, I even feel like for some of you, the relationship, if it hasn't started yet, it is going to progress very fast, because they will be so amazed by the way you talk. I feel like that's what the first thing will be, they will be catching up on, like how the way you present yourself, how the way you talk, how the way you show your knowledge, wisdom, not in a way that is too much, right? You're that also, you know when you need to take a step back, when you need to share. So it will not feel like someone who has a lot of wisdom, knowledge, sharing so much and telling that I am the greatest. No, it's not like that. You know when you need to speak. Other times you're going to be very quiet. You know, it feels like that. You know who will understand you, who will not understand you. So the way that the words, this is your power, guys. This is your power, and I feel like your future version is using it to the highest potential. Maybe right now you're not using, but definitely your future version is using it. So stability, groundness, good health, good wealth, connection with the divine, because you're grounded, so you're able to hear the messages from divine. Once we're grounded, we can really get those downloads and ideas, because we are grounded, we are not up in the air, we are not stressed, because we understand what is this message, right? And I see that for you guys. Your relationships are thriving. If you have kids, your kids will be thriving. Yeah, again, it feels secure, safe. That's who you have become. And I even feel like the reason why your family is thriving, the reason why your kids are thriving, because you are grounded now. So you know how to make them understand certain things, so they can do their best. That's your power. I feel like you will be using it to your advantage, and that's giving you a lot of wealth, a lot of health, a lot of prosperity, okay? And again, I feel like you will be decorating your home. Maybe renovation will be happening. Maybe you will be moving on to a new home. Something like that, decoration. And for some of you, you will be working with your style. Maybe you will be changing your style. Maybe makeup will be different. Something is going to change there as well. Maybe you will be collecting jewelry, some sort of possessions, material possessions is also something I feel like you will have. Or yeah, already maybe you're collecting. It is going to be more. That's what I'm getting here. Maybe you love jewelry or something like that. That's there. So maybe you will be buying expensive jewelry. That is also something I'm getting here. So let's see what else here. Interesting. So let's see. The second house is very strong, and the Venus energy and the moon, like your feelings. If maybe, yeah, again, in your home you're feeling good and you thrive. Like whenever we have that comfortable space, we feel good, right? And I really feel like you already have maybe you are in a good space right now. Maybe you're getting better, like maybe renovation, so you are getting much better space, more bigger space, something like that is there, okay? So yeah, so let's see. Justice, and we have Queen of Wands. Look again, with this justice, fairness is so important. Yeah, for you again, balance, temperance, being in a home, feeling fair. And as you're feeling fair, once a person feels fair in their life, feels fulfilled in their life, they can give that light and love to other people, because they are not they don't need too much on themselves, right? For example, a person who has everything, right? They are very feeling abundant, they have this good mindset, so they are not thriving, they're not catching the bus, like, because they already have the bus, so they are just traveling light, because they know whatever they want, they will get it, right? So if you're that kind of person, if you have become that kind of person, you can help other people, right? You can give your energy to other people, because now your cup is full. That's what I feel like here you will be doing. You will have a safe home, safe relationship, you will be feeling safe in life. Wherever you're giving energy, you're getting it back. So now what you can do is, now you can show other people like you can also have this life. So by living a life like that, yeah, that's what I feel like. You will be living a life that many people want, and you are going to tell them that you can also have this life, and you will be helping them. I hope this is making sense. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So let's see, like again, you're becoming a version of you who is independent, who is free, who knows their power, who utilize their power in a very good way, not in a wrong way. That's very important. I really feel like you really have power. The words that you use is full of power. As I mentioned, you will have control. You can control, really. Yes, I really feel like that here. But you will be using it for the highest good of other people. It will be very fair here. You will be giving the justice, right? That's what I'm getting here. So let's see. Because I really feel like right now, maybe you are balancing yourself. You're understanding so much things about yourself, right? And certain things that you doesn't have now, you will have it. You will have everything that you need, okay? I really feel like that. So let's see what else. Yeah, wow, love. There is a lot of love though. If you're single, a lot of love. Not only, it's like not only spouse love, it's family love, it's love from the people who you work. Yeah, you're working with certain people, they are getting pouring their love because your words, the knowledge you're giving is changing their life. Again, you might be freeing a lot of souls from their own cage. Yes, that's what it is. You're giving them the bigger mind. That's why people will be loving you here. That kind of love is also there. As I mentioned, through you, people will be getting some sort of advantage, and that's why they will like you. So if you are single, definitely there is romantic connection. It will be very fair relationship, and of course it's going to be fair because now you know who you are, you know your own deal. Right, that's what it is. That's why you're not going to attract low vibe people into your life, because now you have set boundaries. Very, yeah, I feel like you are doing that already. You're setting boundaries. You're not allowing anyone to cross your boundaries. Maybe you have set boundaries with yourself, and you all never cross that as well with your habits and all. Look, goddess of the moon, very intuitive energy here. A priestess kind of vibe is there. Very connected to the source, getting information from divine. Again, that's what it is. You're getting information from divine, you're channeling information, and you're giving it to other people. So that's why it's you're going to give it in a way that will help people. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what else here. Oh, look, we have the she of the invisible ally. You're protected by divine. You're going to tell a lot of stories as well. I feel like that. Stories, and those stories will uplift people. You will be very good with kids as well. You will allow people to connect. Yeah, you through you, people will be more connected to their heart. You're going to make people understand that they have put a cage. Now it's time to get out of the cage. Like again, the veil, you're one who is going to lift their veils and make them understand of who, and making them understand about who they are. Like something like that is there for sure. That's what you're becoming. Okay, so let's see, sharing stories. I feel like the way you are going to communicate, the way your words are, it's going to, like if someone has conversations with you, that conversation will be there in their mind, because it will give them a lot of information. It will make them work on themselves, and it will take them out of their fear, right, out of their cage. Yes, so you are the one who is bringing people closer to their heart. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see the final message. Okay. Oh, that's on the floor. Let me take it. I'm sorry. Oh, look. The owl is you. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Look at the owl. This owl is protecting this child, right, in the night, and the elephant is taking her, right? And you are the one who is protecting the other people through your words, through your knowledge, through your wisdom. Even in the darkness, your words will uplift them, make them understand, I can pass through this darkness as well. I can go through this darkness. All I have to connect with my own heart. So yes, I really feel like you will be helping other people. You will be helping the people to come out of their own cage, to make them realize their own potential, their own heart. And I feel like you being you living your best life will be such a great influence for other people. It feels like it feels like an influencer kind of energy, right, where you're living your best life, and people like, and you will be telling like, if I can have it, you can have it, that you can also have it. That knowledge, the wisdom, right, again through the darkness you can get the light. Like you will make them understand their own potential. So that's what I was talking about, that throat chakra activation here. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And you are safe, you are protected, as I mentioned. You will be decorating your home. You will be in your home a lot. I feel like that. It feels like there is this balance between staying in home and going out, but more you will be in the home. I feel like, because you will have a very good home, very good spacious home. I don't know why home is very important for you guys here. I feel like that you will be staying a lot in home. Even though you're going out, you'll be very happy to come back to home, because the people in your home will be awesome. Yeah, or maybe your home will be awesome, full of yeah, maybe you will decorate in a way that you love. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here for group number 1. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Number 2, if you have been drawn to this image, or if your birthday lands on 2, 6, 16, 23, your future version on who you have become. Let's see. So definitely you have gotten your rewards, guys. That's what I feel like. Look at her. She has her harvest. She's feeling so proud. Finally she made it. Finally she got the certificate, or finally she got that car, finally she got that job, or finally she ended that research paper, and she has submitted the research paper, whatever. Maybe she got that degree, she became that person who she wanted. So you have planted certain seeds, and you have been working really hard on certain things, and your future version is telling you that you will be able to harvest it. I'm seeing the sickle. So yes, sickle, yeah. So this plan, the seeds that you have planted is going to grow, and you will be harvesting it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like there has been a lot of hard work for you guys. Unexpected work also came. Maybe you had to do more than you expect. Right now you're in that situation, but all this will pay off, and you're going to get the sweet treats. That's what your future version is telling you at this time. So let's see what else. Oh wow, we have oh my god, you're so protected. Maybe for some of you, you have a lot of pets around, and your pets with this cat, cat actually takes negative energies, I feel like. So you've been really protected. You've been really protected. This hard work of yours is also very much protected. Your heart is protected, your hard work is protected. Again, hard work H. So yeah, that's what your harvest. Yeah, your harvest is also H. So definitely whatever it is, it's protected. You're protected, you're safe. That's what your future version is telling you. Your harvest is there. It's going to happen no matter what. Like the seeds that you have planted, yeah, with this mermaid, you are working really hard on it, because you know that you want it. So there is some sort of project, or there is some sort of idea. You have planted the seed, and you're working towards it. And here with these 2 dogs, I really feel like this is safe, this is protected. Your harvest is guaranteed. This thing is going to give you the rewards that you want. That's what your future self is telling you. Yes. Okay, so I feel like your future version is telling you that you have become a person who has gotten their harvest, and they're very proud of it, and they're very happy. Okay, so let's see. So maybe with this cat right now, you're working really hard, maybe making sacrifices as well, not going out with friends. Maybe you're on a budget right now because you're working on something, or maybe you're saving something because you want to travel. So all that sacrifices that you're making, it's going to pay off. Okay, so let's see group number 2. Oh wow, again, look, oh my god, like again we have this beat, right? Interesting. Look at the image you have here. Harvest. Definitely you are going to harvest whatever you're reaping right now. Everything will be organized. We have this Mercury in Capricorn. Yeah, 10th house, right? Yes, so you are very, yes, it feels like oh, we have this fortune as well here. We have the sun in Leo. Yes, you're going to shine. You're going to be recognized for your work. You will be very proud. So maybe this is studies, certain studies, something related to your studies. You're working really hard. You're organizing everything. There is so much work to be done. It's a lot of hard work. Maybe you are not going out to your family members. You're not traveling right now. You're not having any fun at all because you're focusing on this thing, on your career, on this project. Yes, you will be reaping those rewards. You will be getting whatever you're working towards. The seed that you have planted, it's going to grow, and you will be harvesting. That's for sure here. For some of you, this is like a position that you're aiming for. You're going to get that. Maybe for that position, you're putting too much of work, right? You're focused. You're working on your yeah, working on improving certain things in your life. Maybe you are taking an extra course to get to that position, right? A lot of work, a lot of effort I see from your part, right? And I even feel like that you might be spiritually as well, spiritually, yeah, I even feel like for this group you're focusing on your spirituality as well, maybe taking care of your well-being, taking care of your health, not only your work, you're also prioritizing your health. So that's the reason you will be seeing this all coming into full circle. Like whatever you're working towards, it's going to be organized and you're going to get whatever you're working towards. You're really working hard with this Capricorn and Mercury, right? I even feel like you're working with your thoughts as well, your negative patterns as well. So that's why spiritually also your focus, you're working on your spirituality also, maybe meditation or walking in nature. You know when to release those toxic thoughts. You're working on your mindset as well, I see that here. So maybe I really feel for this group, making small sacrifices, like not going out, not drinking, not eating unhealthy stuff. Maybe you're working with your health, something like that. You're really putting that effort. You have planted the seeds and you're growing it, right? You're watering it, you're nurturing it, and finally your future self is telling you, yes, it's yours. This thing that you've been working really hard on, it's yours. Okay, so let's see. So that position that you want, it's yours. Yes, if you're saving for something, it's yours. The hard work, your hard work is paid off. You're getting the harvest. Your judgment. Right now, maybe things are like that. You're like the monkey going from one tree to another, trying to do so many things at the same time, and that's why you're focusing on your spirituality as well, because your thoughts are sometimes up in the air and you're trying to control your thoughts. You're trying to eliminate a lot of things that is not helping you with your food, like with your diet. Like there is a lot of changes because maybe you have a little bit of sensitive gut, so you know that is not going to help you. So maybe you're making changes in your lifestyle, and as you make the changes, you have to let go of certain friends as well. So all these small sacrifices that you're doing for this thing that you want to accomplish. For some of you want to accomplish a great health, for other people you want to accomplish this doctorate, or for that you will have to sit at home, work on that, like something like, yeah, maybe for some of you have to have great focus. For that you have to cut a lot of certain things, certain behavior, maybe yeah, a lot of things that you have to cut, small sacrifices that you have to make. You're doing it, and at the end your future version is telling you this hard work that you're doing right now, it's going to pay off. Okay, we have the moon here. At right now you are not where you have started, you're in this middle and you're working. You're working. It feels like you're not only working on this project, but you're working with your mindset as well, with your health as well. You're working yes, you're working on yourself as well. I see that you're working on your fears. You're cutting those fears because you want this thing, and finally you will be able to achieve it. You will be able to cross this bridge and you will get whatever you want. That maybe for some of you this is a certificate that you want. Maybe for some of you you want to travel somewhere. For that you're saving something. For some of you a bonus. For some of you it's maybe more than bonus, a position, a higher position in work. Maybe you want to get recognized for the project that you're doing. Yes, a lot of things. It can be research, maybe something with research also. You're researching something and you want like that to be accepted. Maybe some sort of research that will benefit other people, and you want it to come out, like you want it to be success, so it can benefit other people. Something like that is there, and yes, you will be on the other side here. That's what your future self is telling you. The sun is going to shine and you're like the lotus, you're going to blossom. Yes, right now you might be feeling like you are in this muddy environment. Not everyone around you wants the same thing as you want, so you have to be in this muddy environment, as I mentioned, with friends also. Maybe your friends are going out having fun and you have to constantly say no to them. So it might be a little difficult because these friends are also falling apart or something like that. But you know, right now I have to be focused on my goals. These are my goals right now. After I will have a break, I will have some free time, and I will do that whatever I want. But right now I have to be very strict. I feel like right now you're very strict with yourself, not in a bad way, in a good way, because you want this goal. You're avoiding all the things that is distracting you from this goal of yours. And finally, this hard work that you're doing right now, it's yours. Okay, so let's see. We have Yes, look, we have the Eight of Cups here, and the back of the deck is the Sun. That's where you're headed, to the Sun, to the happy outcome that you're aiming for. For that, you have to cut a lot of things, a lot of behavior, a lot of patterns, a lot of overthinking. Yeah, you have to leave certain people as well, certain friendship as well, certain habits as well, right? You had to work on it, and I feel like you're doing that right now here, and all that is going to pay off here. So yes, that's what the message is here. Okay. um, I'm really seeing a person who has a graduation hat and they are holding their degree. That's what I feel I'm being shown here. Okay, so maybe this is something very important for you, maybe an exam that you want to pass, something like that. And you're taking care of yourself, because you know, if I want to pass that thing, I have to have a sharp focus, I have to have a sharp mind. All this maybe certain friends are distracting you, certain people are distracting you, or maybe certain foods also make you sleepy, so you're changing your diet as well. I see that you're working on yourself. Maybe you're seeing that when you exercise, you have a lot of focus, so you're doing that. Maybe you're cutting a lot of yeah, you're maybe you have a lot of subscriptions like Netflix and all, and it has been distracting you, so you're cutting all the distractions as well. I see that you're moving away from all those things for this major goal that you want to accomplish. And your future version of you, a future version is telling that you have done it, you have passed the test, you have gotten the results that you're aiming for. Okay, so that's what the confirmation is from your future version, group number 2. Okay, so let's see what else here. Okay. That's on the floor, let me take it. Okay, so we have the yin and yang. Yeah, look again, balance. You're trying to balance things as well. I feel like you're focusing on your spirituality as well, as I mentioned that. You have to achieve a goal, but at the same time, you know that if you're not taking care of your body, if you're not taking care of your own heart, your own feelings, then you will not be able to achieve your goals. You know that. I feel like that. So that's the reason the masculine and the feminine is in balance. You're working towards it, and that's the reason I felt like you are focusing on your spirituality as well. You're doing certain spiritual practices, meditation, because sometimes when we focus too much on the goal, we can forget about our health, we can forget about a lot of things, and it will not give us good results. So I see that you're balancing that, and that's a very good thing to do. Okay, so let's see what else here for group number 2. Oh wow, look, you will be celebrating very soon, guys. It's not going to take long. This thing, look, the trailblazer, she's like, so many people are there. She's having fun, she's celebrating. That's what it feels like here. She's calling everyone, like, I didn't have a party for so long, finally I got this thing, now I'm organizing a party and let's all have fun. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And the way you have, look again, the trailblazer, the way you have worked on yourself, the way you have been focused on this goal of yours, it is going to influence a lot of people, and they will be asking you tips, like how you did it, how you made it happen, how you got that position, how you maybe you're working on your business right now and you don't have time to go out and be lazy, right? You're working on it, and so after you get that, there will be a lot of people who will be asking you questions like how you did this, how you made that happen. Right? Yeah, so for some of you, there will be people the people who are younger than you want to know your tips. Maybe you get graduated, and the people juniors like will come, like what you did. Maybe you will get a lot of good marks and all, maybe high score you will get. Maybe people will be like, yes, asking you for tips, what you did, how you did it. Because you are going to harvest this thing, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see the final message here. Okay. Yeah, look, as you interesting, this future version is telling you, yes, you're going to get this this goal of yours, and then a new journey is becoming. Yeah, it's what is coming, right? Again, you might be working on this thesis or something like that. You will submit it, then you will get it, you will celebrate, and that will lead to a new journey for you. Yeah, making more money, maybe you will not have to work so hard. Maybe you will have more rest time, because right, it really feels like a person who has worked really 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 hard, and they have learned so much because of it, because they had to learn things. They made a lot of mistakes, they learned from their mistakes, and now they have gotten the harvest, right? They know a lot of things, and now this new beginning is happening, this new journey is happening. But interesting thing is, like, they have learned so much, they have so much lessons they are carrying with them. So things are going to be much easier. You will not have to work this hard. That's what your future version is telling you, because now you know what is the correct time to plant, how you can nurture, how much you should nurture. You know all those things. So now what you have to do is to only apply those lessons, because you know what will not give you the results. So you're just doing what the best, and you're getting the best results here. So that kind of journey where things are not going to be very hard, where you will not have to make so much sacrifices, because now you have gotten the harvest. So your future self is telling you, you are right now, you're working really really hard. Again, the number 19 is of the sun card, right? We have the sun card here. So and here, interestingly, underneath the sun card there is the star card as well. So something that you've been praying, this is something you want. Okay, you're getting it. That's what your future self is telling you, and that will lead to a new journey, a new beginning, where you will not have to put this much effort, where things will be much easier than now it is, right? Maybe this position that you're getting, maybe yeah, this is a higher position. Now you will have to look, yeah, you are in a big position, you have responsibilities, but at the same time, maybe you will not have to learn so much, because you have learned already so much. And you will have more time, or maybe more money will be there because of this higher position. So yes, more time, more money, because now you have a little bit more power. So something like that. So things are going to be very good for you guys. Like, things are easing up, you will not have to put so much effort. That's what your future self is telling you. Okay, so that's what the message is. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Have been drawn to this image, or if your birthday lands on 3, 9, 18, 25 of any month, let's see what is the message from your future version on who you have become. Okay, so let's see what your future self wants you to know right now. Okay, so let's see what is the message. So I feel like for some of you, you will be working with your ancestors. I feel like that. Maybe there was something that your family used to do and they stopped it. You will be the one who will be continuing that. I feel like maybe if you're not doing it now, I feel like your future version is telling you will be doing it. So it feels like a recipe book of your grandmother. You find it somewhere, and you start making those kinds of recipes. Or maybe something that your family used to celebrate, you might have stopped, maybe your parents might have stopped, and you will be continuing that. Something like that is there, I'm getting here. So let's see. Okay, we have the song charm, right? And then we have the spectacle, and then we have the leaf here. Song charm for me is something that our heart says, and we listen to the music of our own heart. And the spectacle is like the clear seeing. We are seeing clearly what our heart wants, and we are clearly seeing what our heart doesn't want. So we let go of what our heart doesn't want, and we take what our heart wants. As we are making those changes, we are reaping the rewards, right? As we are doing that, as we are letting go of certain things that doesn't align with our heart, and because we are clearly seeing, so you're becoming someone who is going to clearly see what you really want, what you clearly don't want, what is making you happy, what is not making you happy. Again, here with this charm, what I'm getting is like the 6 of Pentacles energy here. So maybe you're putting effort on something, it's not making you happy, it's not giving you anything. You're understanding that, and you're clearly, like the leaf, like the tree sheds the leaf, you're shedding those leaves. So those aspects of you that doesn't make you happy, those people who doesn't align with you, Yeah, it's not like, yeah, your heart doesn't vibe with it, like like when we play music, the music is very off, it's not going with the song, and you're like, yeah, this music doesn't go with this song, so I have to let go of that thing. Right? So you're only taking something that aligns with your heart, and you will be clearly seeing that. If you look at this, she's a wise woman, like she's very old, like it feels like you have the wisdom now. Again, with this owl, with this peacock, with this raven, you know what is best for you, what is not best for you. Again, it can be with anything, with food, with information, with people, with passion, whatever it is, it's like you will be clearly seeing what is working out for you, what is not working out for you, and you will be avoiding, you will be letting go of the leaf, like I don't want this one, go. And as it goes away, the changes that you want, it will come your way, and it will give you what you're giving. Right here, it feels like because of this leaf is standing, because you're not letting go of it, you're not getting what you want. So your future version is telling you, you're like saying, this is not working out for me, I'm getting, like, this is not vibing with my heart anymore, it's not playing with my music, right? This song is not aligned with my music, so this has to go. And as it goes, as you leave that, the things that you really want matches, and it gives you what you really want here. That's what I'm getting here. So now you have the wisdom, the knowledge of clear seeing, like you will be clearly seeing what your heart wants. That's what I'm getting here. That's what your future self is telling you. I feel like you have the gift of clear seeing. You will be clearly seeing things that aligns with you, that doesn't align with you, the teachings that aligns with you, what teaching doesn't align with you, everything. That's what the message is from your future self. Let's see more. Root number 3. Okay. Oh my god, vision. That's what it is. Look, we have the sun in Pisces in 12th house, so definitely Pisces is a very, like, it's that kind of sign where we are very connected with the higher higher realms, right? It's a sign where we daydream. It's a sign where we are very connected to our intuition, right? So again, the sun in Pisces, so again, you can clearly see what your intuition is telling you. You can clearly see what vision is, what kind of vision will make you happy, right? This is my plan. In that plan, I don't have this thing. For example, in this garden, I'm visualizing, like, my vision is to have a big garden, and I don't like this particular flower because this flower gives me allergies. But in the right now, maybe you are incorporating that flower even though it gives you allergy, because you feel like you have to incorporate everyone even though it doesn't align with your heart. So here, the future version of you is like, because maybe many of you are incorporating that flower because you don't even know that is the cause of allergies, isn't it? That might be the reason. But now with this vision, you can see what is causing those allergies. So this flower is causing those allergies. So in my vision, this flower is not there in my garden, I'm taking it out, and as it takes out, your allergy subsides and you're enjoying your garden. This is a metaphoric way I mentioned. I hope it made sense, right? Now again, with this eyes, with this vision, right, with this spectacle, clearly you're seeing what all things you want, because you're very aligned with your heart. What you don't want, you're cutting, and what you want, you're taking it. So again, this can be foods as well that you didn't know that was creating chaos in your life, like creating health problems, and now you can see that very clearly. You're letting go of it, and now your health is improving, your well-being is improving. So again, with this eyesight, it feels like a person whose eyesight was not great, then they are like, oh, maybe I should get a spectacle, and they get a spectacle. Now they can clearly see. That's what it is. And you didn't know that the spectacle will give you proper eyesight. Like, that's what the energy is. I'm not saying that you didn't know that the spectacle is answer, but yeah, sometimes here metaphorically you didn't know that this was the answer, and finally now you can have that clear vision. Clear seeing is what the answer is. Like the sun, you can see things very, very clearly. What is not helping you, what is helping you. So you're it feels like you are eliminating everything that is not working out, and you're taking in only what works out for you, and that is giving you a lot of happiness. Yeah. So it can be like finding information as well. For some of you, maybe finding old information, maybe getting your grandmother's recipe book, and then they have lot of food, right? And you're making those food, and you're seeing that your health is becoming better, and so you will be avoiding the foods that doesn't work out. Like that's what I'm getting here. And I even feel like your future self is like, they will, you know, what you want, what you don't want. You will be very sure of it. You will have the wisdom, you will have the knowledge, and I really feel like you're not taking anyone's garbage anymore, anyone's trash anymore, anyone's emotional dumping, trauma dumping, anything. You will not allow that. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. You know what is your vision, what is your plan, and you're only going to work towards it. And that's the feeling I'm getting. So you're only going to fill the cup that needs to be filled. You're not filling the cup who is taking advantage of you. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. I hope I made sense with the examples. It was metaphoric examples. Like, I hope I made sense here. So let's see what else here. Oh my God. So I'm just going to take these 4 cards. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups follows their heart. And like the eagle as well, you're rising above. You're rising above the fears of the people. Yeah, again, the eagle story, what I'm feeling like, you have become so wise like an eagle. The eagle is not bothered by other birds. Only the crow bothers the eagle. So the crow kind of comes and bites the eagle's neck. The eagle is not going to respond or fight with the crow. What the eagle does is fly high altitude, right? And the crow cannot survive that kind of altitude, right? Like that only you're doing. You're eliminating things from your life in a way no one, yeah, again, like the eagle, you're not fighting, you're not arguing, you're just letting go of them. You're rising high, you're rising high in vibration, and they do not match your vibration, so they fall apart. That's what I'm getting here. So if you have a plan for your garden, that I don't like lilies because they give me sneezing, so I'm just going to eliminate lilies. That's that. You're thinking about that, and you're not planting lilies anymore. Maybe in the past, without knowing, you planted lilies. Yeah, very strict boundaries. You're becoming a person who will have strict boundaries here. Yeah, it will be bittersweet for many people, but that's what is required here. Look, the people who are causing stress. Again, as I mentioned, the people like the lilies, you didn't even know that these lilies are the cause of your headaches or your sneezing, your allergies. And now you know that, oh, these are the cause, so I just need to let go of them. Without saying anything, you're just plucking it away and throwing it. Because now you can clearly see what you want. And as you are doing that, your mental health is improving, your physical health is improving. That's what is happening. And yeah, again, there will be people who will come and say that you were not like this. Why are you doing this now? Why are you not picking up my calls? Why are you saying no? Because now you're understanding that these people are the cause for your stress, right? These people are the cause why you're not having certain success. So instead of allowing them into your life, you're just moving away from them. Like that's what the energy is like. For some of you, you will be moving places as well. You will be moving to a different place where these people will not bother you. Yeah, because I really feel like now you're this wise woman who really knows what she wants, what she doesn't want, who she wants to be with, who she doesn't want to be with, what kind of things she wants in her life, what she doesn't want. Very clear, very, very clear. And as you're becoming very clear, you're just allowing, you're not giving full access to everyone, right? Yeah, it feels like, I'll just give you an example that's very not so great example, like a Netflix or maybe Amazon or something like that, and you're giving access to everyone. Like they have your password, and they're watching movies for free, and you're the one paying all the time, right? I feel like that. And so now you have to worry that you have to pay every month, but they are the one who is enjoying. Maybe you don't even have time to watch the movies, but you are the one paying, and you have to worry about the bills because you are the only one paying. So it feels like it was going from your hands, and now you can see very, very clearly where my boundaries were violated, where I did things that I shouldn't have done. It created a lot of chaos in my life. Now you're seeing that very clearly, and you're removing them from your from your environment, from your life, and that's creating a lot of happiness. And you will be, that's what it is. It feels like clear seeing. Now your future self has the gift of clear seeing, seeing people for who they are, seeing the things that is not working, that is giving you a lot of stress, and removing them. That's what I'm getting here. Like the sun shows everything. For you guys, you're not in the moon energy anymore. You're seeing things very, very clearly. So you now know what is best for you, what is not best for you. So let's see. I even feel like for some of you, the thing that you thought protected you the most was not the one that was protecting you. In fact, it was taking everything away from you, right? And you're recognizing it, and you're moving away from it, because now you have the gift of clear seeing. So let's see what else. So now you're making plans based on the things that really resonates with you. So that's why you will be eliminating a lot of stress. I really see big improvement in your mental health, physical health here. So let's see. Look again, very, very connected. You're you're very, very connected to divine. I really feel like very connected to your ancestors. Maybe an ancestor is working with you. That is also there. Your crown chakra is open. You can see things very clearly. That's again with the eyes. Your intuition is very, very clear. It's guiding you. It's showing you what is good for you, what is not good for you. And in the past, you might have thought that I have to settle here because there are no possibilities. In that area of your life, you're getting multiple possibilities, because now you have the gift of clear seeing. No one is confusing you, no one is clouding you anymore. You are seeing things for who they are or what it is. And so now you know that there are multiple opportunities, there are multiple doors that I can go inside. So before, where you thought that there are no multiple doors, there are multiple doors. Maybe you even thought that there is no single door that will open for you guys. That was the cause for your concern. But in that area only, there are multiple doors. There are so many possibilities that you will be seeing, because now you have the gift of clear seeing. So let's see what else here. For group number 3. Oh wow, look, we have this journey. So maybe for some of you, you will be moving away from certain people, certain places you will be going, right? You will be moving away from certain people. I really see that. Now you're wise enough to understand that this is not my place. I am not going to thrive here. I want to go somewhere else, and you're going there. So you're listening to your own heart, and you're seeing things very, very clearly, and you're moving in a direction that resonates with you. Again, there is travel here with the 6 of Swords, maiden journey. This is a new journey where you're seeing possibilities. Before you used to not see possibilities there. In that area, you're seeing more possibilities. That's what your future self is telling you. So maybe, wherever you're staying, you will not be staying there. You will be moving away. Maybe the people you are staying right now with, they will not be there in your life. Maybe you will be moving away from them, because you thought that these people are actually helping you, making you maybe you felt like this relationship, whatever it is, it's actually going to give you growth. You thought that, but no, it was doing the opposite. Now you have the clear picture. You're going to see clearly, and you're going on a journey where you will be resonating with whatever you do. You will be happy, and it feels like you're doing something that aligns with your heart. Okay. So let's see the final message here. Wow, look, again, even though you might feel like you have to travel alone, look, again, there is this travel here, but there is this umbrella and the spirit guide here is looking after you. Even, yeah, again, it feels like you might be eliminating certain people, you even might be going to a different place away from certain people, but you're not alone. You're not alone. You have the gift of clear seeing. That's what your future self is telling you. You will be seeing things very, very, very clearly. Who is good for you, who is not good for you, what things are good for you, what situation is good for you, what situation is not good for you, what place is good for you, what place is not good for you, what medicines are good for you, what medicines are not good for you. Like everything you will be seeing very clearly. You are aligned with your heart. And as you, maybe sometimes it feels like you're all alone, but in fact you're not alone, because universe is with you, guiding you like the umbrella. You're protected, you're safe. So trust your own vision, trust your own heart. And whenever you feel like something doesn't fit in your life, don't try to fit it, because it's not meant to fit. Let go of it and trust your own instincts. I feel like you're becoming someone who's going to trust their instincts and take action on that. And I really feel like moving places. You will be definitely relocating, moving somewhere. That's what your future self is telling you. Maybe you will be moving somewhere else. The place where you're staying, you might not be staying there. You will be moving out from a house. I feel like this is a house that you try to protect. This is a family that you tried to build, but it didn't give you what you wanted. It didn't make you happy. And then there is this awakening, this understanding, this clear seeing that sometimes when we try to fit in, or when we try to place certain things in certain places, but if they are not meant to fit in there, they will never fit in, even though they try, right? So I feel like you're telling yourself, I'm not going to fit in anymore. I'm just going to go to places that makes me happy. Where I fit in, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to try to fit in. I'll be just me. And if I fit in there, I'm going to fit in. I'm not going to force it. Something like that, okay? So yeah, that's what the message is from your future self. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. So if you have been drawn to this image, or if you have born on 4, 10, 17, 27 of any month, let's see your future version message on who you have become, or who you are becoming. Okay, so let's see what is the message here. Look, I'm getting the energy of the Emperor here. So yes, you have become someone who has power over their thoughts. Again, that's what I'm getting here. Maybe you were someone who used to wander off with your thoughts. Sometimes it's very easy to get into this deep hole of overthinking, toxic thinking. And I feel like you're taking charge, you're taking power. For some of you, if you have any addiction, any habits that doesn't align with your goals, future goals, I feel like you're getting rid of those habits and you are feeling in power. It can be with smoking, drinking, or eating habits as well. Sometimes certain eating habit doesn't give us what we want. For example, if we want a very good body, a strong body, maybe your eating habits are not great, and you are taking control over that, and you're eliminating the foods that doesn't give you that kind of goals that you want to have for yourself. So certain thoughts, again, these negative thoughts can stop us from doing so much, right? And I feel like you're taking power over those thoughts, and you are transforming. Energy can only transformed. It cannot be created, or it cannot be destroyed. You're transforming those negative thoughts into a much good thought that you can resonate with. And as you do it for long term, you will be able to totally get rid of those habits. So again, a person, for example, a smoker, right? And he's smoking, like he or she smokes every day, like 10 or 20. It is not easy for that person to stop. They might be feeling like they have to stop, but they cannot do it in 1 day or 2 days. It requires time. So slowly but surely, I feel like right now you might be thinking of certain things like that. Maybe you are working on your body, maybe you're working on your mindset with something. Slowly but surely go with it, be consistent with it, because your future version is telling you that you will be able to get your power back. So it feels like you have given power to something and now you're taking control over it. So example, giving power to that cigarette. It's taking your power away from you because you feel like you need to smoke. Even though you know that it is not that great for your health, you kind of smoke because you have given that control to that cigarette. And now I feel like what's happening, your future self is telling you that you have taken back that control. Again, it can be the thoughts, and because of our thoughts, we become less confident, right? We doubt ourselves, we lack confidence. And now here I see that you're taking that power back, and now you are coming out as a version that is confident, right? Yes, I can do it. I will be able to get it. Yeah, sometimes because of our insecurities, we take, we sometimes those insecurities starts talking to us rather than our power. Like rather than the good that we have, we see that insecurities and we pull ourselves back. You're not doing that anymore here. You're shining your light. You're taking that power back here. Okay? So let's see what else here. Not making any more excuses as well, I'm hearing. No excuses. Sometimes it's very easy to make excuses for certain things. For not exercising, we can make excuses. For not eating healthy, we can make excuses. For smoking, we can make excuses. For drinking, we can make excuses. Sometimes we don't understand how we are making excuses as well. It's just part of us. It becomes like that. We start making excuses and find excuses to not do certain things, to quit certain things, right? Yeah, we don't give our best, and before giving our best we quit because we feel like we are not good enough. We do a lot of that, right? Maybe you are also in that position, you were, but I feel like right now you have been having that shift, like why I'm doing that. You're finding the reasons, you're finding the root cause. Why I feel like I cannot do it when everyone else is doing? Why can I not do it? There's so many people who have quit these things. Why I'm not? Why I'm looking at people who are not able to quit rather than looking at people who have quit? Why I'm looking at people who haven't quit, right? Yeah, it's very easy to do that, isn't it? So for example, if a person who wants to eat healthy or wants to lose weight, they look at it's easy to look at the influencers who talk. It's a good thing to talk about body positivity. That's not what I'm getting here. It's like it's very easy to feel like, yeah, it's good, that's good, but even though your heart is telling you it's time to take control back, to eliminate the unhealthy foods, to eliminate junk food. And yeah, sometimes these food take control. Like maybe food is the source where we are finding joy. It's like we are giving that control to that food rather than feeling control from inside, right? Feeling joyful from inside. We are giving that control to that outside thing. So here I feel like with these two trees, you're finding that root cause and eliminating that root cause. So why you even started smoking, you're understanding, yeah, this was the thing that happened at that time, and I thought I was very stressed, so I started, and it was a little bit good when I smoke, so I did it, and it just became a behavior, right? So why you started it? What was the reason? Why you gave that power to certain things or people or whatever it is? You're understanding it, you're taking the root cause and you're cutting it down. So first we have to pluck the roots, the issue, and then only we can stop that behavior from growing, right? Because there are certain behavior in your life that you have planted and it's growing, and that's what you're doing, because the subconscious mind is also like that. We give the plant the seeds, even if it's a bad or good one, if we keep on watering that, that's going to grow. And now you're like, that root is not helping me. That is not giving me that satisfaction, happiness. So I need to pluck the root cause so I can come in my power with this crown, so I can wear my crown. It feels like I've given my crown to someone else. I've given the crown to that cigarette or that bad habit of mine, telling that I cannot do it. Rather than taking the responsibility, I've given that power to that negative thinking. I've given that power to my insecurities, and they are guiding me, telling me that I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. That's not the case, and I'm cutting that. Look again, you're becoming loyal in a way. Look again, that's the change you're making. You're becoming loyal. Like, I will be consistent with this thing, and I'm gonna get rid of this thing, and I'm taking my power back. Again, it's loyalty with your toxic thinking. You're working on that. You're cutting that negative thoughts. Whenever it comes, you understand that is a negative thought, I need to remove that. So why, maybe for some of you there was a cause of this thinking, maybe this is an issue that led to a lot of thinking. You're understanding the issue, you're pulling yourself back from that issue. As you pull back yourself from that issue, you understand that this is all the thoughts that you need to work on. And yes, whenever negative thoughts pops up, you're not very you're not getting anxious, rather you're understanding, you're aware that this is a negative thought and I need to take control of this negative thought by changing it to a positive thought. So maybe for some of you, first it will look like whenever you're feeling stressed, you might go out a walk, or you might talk to someone. Then later you will understand very easily that this is a negative thought, and you will be able to eliminate it very fast. So consistency is key, with mindset as well, with habits as well. And that's what I see. You're taking your power back. I see that this version of you has already taken that power back, and this thing is not affecting you anymore. So that's what I'm getting here. So let's see. And you're shining bright. So let's see. Okay, we have this one card for you guys. We have inspiration, Mercury in Pisces in 12th house. Oh my God, this feels like you yourself inspiring yourself, right? Again, those ideas, those ideas that you had about yourself, you're transforming it. Like, that's not the real me, that's just I thought that I am, right? Something that has been planted in your subconscious mind, you're understanding that's not true, that's just illusion. You're picking up that illusions, and you're changing it to what is real, right? That's what I'm getting here. So again, I feel like you're working with your confidence, working with your habits, working with your obsessions. You're understanding certain obsessions of yours that is not good, maybe taking control over your life, you're not blaming other people, rather taking control, responsibility of your own life. That's what I'm getting here. The way you speak to yourself, you're changing that. The way you think about yourself, you're changing that. You're taking control over that things. That's what I'm getting here. So maybe I see that meditation, walking in nature, doing yoga, exercising, working on your mental health, working on your physical health, eating good foods. This is all the things I see that. And you're watching the content that inspire you. You're eliminating everything that doesn't inspire you. You're meeting people who have quit smoking cigarette. You're not meeting people who are not able to quit cigarettes. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, you're taking inspiration from the people who have done the things that you want to do. You're not seeking inspiration from the people who are not able to get it done. Sometimes it's very easy to see those people, oh, they are also doing that, so it's okay. It's very easy to resonate, right? But here what you're doing is like you're challenging yourself. If they could do it, I could also do it. They could that thing, so I'm gonna do it. So it feels like you might be reading both books of the people who have done great things, and you're inspiring yourself with those thoughts, those ideas. So it feels like you're reprogramming your subconscious mind with new ideas about yourself. You're relearning things, you're unlearning certain things, you're cutting certain things. Look again, these issues, plucking the root issues of certain things and changing it. I really feel like that's what is happening. So this is a big change here. Wow. And that's why you're becoming the emperor who has control over their life. They are in the driving seat now. They're not following the orders of their subconscious mind. They are giving orders to their subconscious mind. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what else here. For 4, 10, 17, 27. What's the message about their future self? Future version. Their future version. Wow, look again, aligned with your heart. The Pisces energy is there, and definitely we have the Queen of Cups. Again, the Pisces, they're very connected to their intuition, right? They're very connected with their hearts. Again, the moon as well, the hidden things. They're seeing things very clearly. They're seeing their own hidden things, right? The qualities that they have. And sometimes sometimes we don't see those qualities. We don't appreciate our own qualities, and we see the qualities of other people, and we feel like that we are not good enough. You're eliminating all that. You're nurturing yourself with this Queen of Cups. You're nurturing what you have. You're being grateful for whatever you have, and you're completely taking control of your life here. I feel like that. You're changing your life, because you are like, yes, even if I can blame other people for my life, but nothing is going to come out of it, right? You're like that. That's what you're becoming. You're becoming powerful. I have to say, like, it's very easy to blame our parents, blame other people for our own life, but at the end, even though we blame, we have to live this life. And you're like, what's the use of blaming, and I'm living my life like this? It's not making me happy. So rather than blaming, I'll take responsibility of my life, my feelings, my emotions, and what I need to change, how I can nurture myself. Right now I feel like you're going through this activation. I really feel like that you're understanding so many things, and you're changing a lot of your habits. I feel like that. Yeah. And you're nurturing yourself with good feelings, good, I even feel like you will be feeding yourself good movies, happy songs, seeing happy people more, reading books that makes you happy, that inspires you. You're changing all that. I feel like that, and it's improving your life, and you're feeling, I feel like you will be in your power. So let's see what else here. Look, we have the, yes, there's no doubt, guys. King of Wands, you're the phoenix rising above those ashes here, and you are choosing to do that. Not anyone is making you do that. You are choosing to do that. You're like, yes, why I'm living my life like that? It's very easy to get thinking about all this old and smoking cigarette, drinking. It's why I'm doing that to myself. I need to rise above these things. Again, it can be failures that make us feel like we are not good enough, we cannot do it. Like, why? I can take control of my life now. Again, it can be with studies as well, feeling like I'm not good enough, other people are getting good marks. It's very easy to blame teachers like they are not doing a good job. Rather than that, I'm going to do what's best for me. Maybe there are so many things on YouTube, like many teachers, they're giving free lessons. Why not let me look at that and study by myself? Like taking that control over your life, and you're rising above. That's what it feels like here. So yeah, so let's see what else. It feels like, we have the coral reef. It feels like you're deep diving in the ocean and looking at the parts that you were not looking before. Yeah, the parts that you were avoiding, you're looking deep. Like, this is my behavior that I need to change. That's not a good behavior. You're looking at your own behavior that is not good, that is toxic. Yes, maybe certain thinking pattern that is toxic, the certain behavior. You're deep diving, and you're understanding, like, this behavior of mine is not helping at all. I need to take power over it. That's exactly what you're doing here, and that's beautiful. Actually, it's like, yeah, you need to be appreciated for that. I feel like, look, King of Wands and Queen of Wands, this energy is so powerful. The Wands energy, it feels like you're connecting with your own spirit. You're understanding who you really are, what you want from life, right? Rather than blaming. Yeah, again, the blame game, all you're letting go of all those obsessions that is not good for you, and you're rising above all that, and understanding your own potential. Like, at this time, I can take control over my life. Nothing can stop me from taking control back. If I want to do it, I will do it. Like, it feels like a major shift in your mindset, and that's why you're feeling in your power, right? Yeah, that's what the energy is here. Yeah, you will be feeling much less. Yeah, it feels like you will not be carrying too much of weight, too much of baggage you will not be carrying, because things are going to be light here, because you're not taking it. So let's see what else here. Again, it can be about relationship also. Why my certain relationships are not improving in my life. Why I'm obsessed with this person. Why I'm pleasing this person. Like, you're understanding all those root cause issues and changing it. And you're becoming a person who is creating a name for themselves in a way. It feels like, yeah, you're taking control and power of you. Power back. You're taking your power back. That's what it feels like. Rather than giving your power to people, you're taking your power back. You don't want to be in a codependent relationship. Like, that's what, you're taking your control back. It's good to be in a relationship, but once it gets codependent, it takes our power. And you're not allowing that anymore. Before, you felt like you have to be in that relationship, you have to be codependent. No, now you're like, no, why I have to be? So you're finding materials like where people have let go of that thing, how they took their power back. You're seeing movies that inspire. You're finding ways to change that. Like, that's what the message is. It's powerful. Wow. So let's see. Yeah, you're finding possibilities where you thought that there are no possibilities, right? Again, with this third eye opening, you're seeing what you didn't see before. That's the thing. Again, with the Pisces energy, you're connecting with your own self, connecting with your own heart, and you're able to see what you didn't see before, what you missed before. You're seeing that. Like, how my behavior made it worse, or me sitting in this victim mentality is not giving me anything anymore. You're understanding that. Sometimes we don't. In the past you didn't, but now you're understanding that, and that's why you're able to cut that behavior of yours and rise above that. You're seeing the clear picture now. Yes. That's why look here, this is who you're becoming. Again, the Queen of Wands, woman holding a coin, who knows her deal, who knows her power, who trusts her intuition, and they know that they have to work on themselves as well. And you're doing that, exactly that only. That's why you're rising above and you're in your power. I see that. So let's see what else here. Oh my God, look, Alchemist of Pain, the Wing Leader. If I choose to be in pain, I'll be staying in pain only. If I choose this, maybe a cigarette or alcohol, if I used, it feels like you're understanding that. You are really understanding that. I feel like that right now. You're like, if I choose to stay in pain, I will be in that pain only. I'll find more ways to have that pain. I will find more people who will resonate with that pain. I will have I will be in that victim mentality, or I will be blaming for other people for that pain. What's the use? I'll be there only. But here you're like, no, I need to change that, right? I need to let go of that and rise above that pain. And yes, this pain is a part of me, right? And this pain have made me understand so much. I have learned the lesson. And now I'm rising above it. Yes, I have faced it. And it was difficult. Yes, I understand. I value that, everything. But I cannot stop because of this pain. I cannot lead the same life because of this pain. So I need to rise above. And that's what you're doing. You're looking, rising above, the Wing Leader. You're rising above. You're cutting that root cause. The mindset shift. This is like major changes you will be making in your life. I feel like that. Already you're thinking, and you might have started. So consistency is key. Go slow. Don't be very fast. This is like some sort of awakening has happened, and you're like, no, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot stay in this place anymore. I need to work for myself. I need to do certain things. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I cannot choose to stay in this pain anymore. And you're like rising above. You're becoming your own leader, right? It feels like you're taking the driver's seat and you know where you need to go. That's what it is. You're taking charge. You were giving the charge to other people, or as I mentioned, you're giving power to other people or situation. Now you're like taking that control back. And look, we have this like the Lion Queen matches with the image of image that you chose, right? Look, yeah, you're taking full control over your life. Setting boundaries with yourself. I feel like setting boundaries with yourself is sometimes so important now. Otherwise, we cross our own boundaries. Sometimes we promise, like, I'll not do this thing. Then again, we cross that and do that thing. And I feel like you will be so strict with yourself and you're not going to do that. Yes. Okay, so let's see the final message. You're coming in your power, no doubt. So let's see the final message here. Oh, wow. Look, all is connected. Oh, my God. I feel like as I mentioned, you're awakening to so many things, and as you move forward in your journey, you will understand why you had to go through lessons, why you had to go through that pain. You will understand that when you will look back, you will look at the pain, but it will not pain you anymore. That only the lesson will be there, because you might have healed that. You're already in this healing process, right? That pain will not pain you. You'll be like, yes, I got strength out of that pain. I alchemized that pain into something else. And now I see why I had to go through that phase. It was to make me understand about my own power. And you will see everything was connected in a way. Your past, your present, your future, everything will be connected. You will see all that picture. You will be able to connect the dots here. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So that's all I have for group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. If you have been drawn to this image, or if you have been born on 5/7/1928 of any month, your future version on who you have become. Let's see what is the message your future self wants you to know who you are becoming, right? So I feel like there are certain areas in your life where you cannot commit. Even though you try to commit, you cannot give your 100%. Your future version has already committed and has done the best. and has achieved great results. So if there is an area in your life that is stressing you out, and no matter how hard you try, it's not giving you the results, and sometimes you want to commit but you can't commit because of certain fears or something like that, I feel like that is what has healed here, and you're giving your 100% commitment, and that area of your life is going to thrive here. You have healed something. So something that a particular area, if it's bothering you, it can be money, it can be health, it can be relationship. So there was a particular area in your life where no matter how hard you commit, you couldn't commit, or something like that. For example, a person who wants to lose weight and they commit, right? They commit, they go to gym, they go, do exercise, but then when they don't see the results, they feel like that commitment is something is not going to work out, then they don't commit, right? Because they get demotivated, something like that. And maybe there is an area in your life right now where you're struggling. Even if you try to give your best, sometimes somewhere you lose hope and you take step back, right? You don't give in, like you just get demotivated and lose track in that area of your life. Here your future version is telling you you have healed something, and now you have achieved the results that you want to achieve in that area. So that's what I'm getting here. For many of you, it's health. I feel like that your health, if your health is not in order, your health is going to be in order. I really feel like that. For some of you, I feel like you will be taking a holistic approach. Maybe you will be focusing on Ayurveda, maybe using the techniques of Ayurveda. You're changing your lifestyle a bit, and that will be very helpful. So I even feel like you will be taking a lot of breaks as well. If you're a person who is very I'm getting the energy of the Virgo, right? And they're very perfectionist. They want everything perfect, and they do a lot of hard work as well. So if you are that person, I feel like you will be taking a break from everything. You will be focusing on yourself. Sometimes many people feel like taking break taking break is for weak ones. No, sometimes we need that break, and I feel like you will be taking breaks as well. Okay, so let's see more for you guys. I heard you're resolving your commitment issues here. So somewhere you had commitment issues, you're resolving that. Your future self will be 100% committed to that, because your mindset is changing. Oh, we have the cross symbol, protection. Again, it can be commitment to faith as well, isn't it? Sometimes we feel like I have to have faith in me, I have to have faith in divine, but then something wrong goes or something challenging happens, we lose that faith, and then we are back to where we started. I feel like your future version has healed that and has committed to her faith, to his faith, and have achieved the results that they were not able to achieve. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting here. So let's see. We have camera. And again, your charms came 1-1, right? Not together. So I feel like one by one you will be achieving. So maybe there are more than one areas of your life where you are not feeling satisfied. So one by one. So maybe for some of you, first you will tackle your health, right? And then you will tackle something with your career, and then with your love life. Maybe for some of you, not only one area, every area there is a little bit of dissatisfaction. So one by one you will make it happen. And again, here maybe you're in a career or a job that doesn't satisfy you, that doesn't make you happy. I see that you are moving to a career that will really satisfy you, that will make your heart happy here. Yeah, that's also something I'm feeling like. So again, maybe you are someone who has a 9 to 5, but you have a hobby, and you come back home and you do, like, for some time you're very committed to that hobby, because you know that that's what you want. But sometimes when things doesn't go your way, you stop it. Maybe there is that issue, that commitment issue. Yeah, maybe you give up. but here I'm seeing that that's something your future self has tackled, and they're giving their 100%, and they're seeing results as well here. And slowly but surely as well, maybe you're someone who wants everything very quick, and I feel like your future version has already cultivated that patience as well. And that's why they're able to commit 100%. So I see your future version telling you that you are now someone who has become someone who is dedicating their 100%. They're giving their 100% and not expecting too much. Once we start expecting too much, that's when we lose hope, that's when we get demotivated, right? And it feels like you're giving your best and you're expecting the best, but at the same time you're not attached to the outcome here, and that's changing the game here. That's what your future version is telling you. And with this sewing machine and with this charm, definitely I feel like something that you really want, you will be doing that. Maybe for some of you, this camera as well, you will be posting videos. Maybe you tried to post video, but you were not able to continue it, you stopped in the middle. But here I feel like, as I mentioned, one area you're tackling, you're going to give your 100%, and you will commit to it. Even though you're not getting anything out of it, you're going to commit to it. As you commit to it, as you give your 100%, as you don't stop midway, as you give your best, you will see the results as well. So for some of you, I even feel like as you commit to this thing that you really love, you will be able to grow that community. Maybe if it's in social media, you will be able to grow the community, and you will be even able to quit a job that you don't like. Yeah, that's what your future version is telling you. So let's see more, okay? Harmony, yeah. We have the sun in the sign of Libra in 7th house. Yes, harmony. Again, harmony in relationship, harmony in health, harmony in work. That's why one by one you are giving your 100%, and as you give your 100%, you're getting it back. So I feel like you're becoming someone who is prioritizing balance, right? Again, a commitment, 100% commitment doesn't mean that you have to overdo. There should be a balance. There should be like, this is not the right time. I cannot push myself any longer. I need to take a break, and I'm going to take that break. So being more gentle with yourself as well, I see. So that's bringing a lot of harmony. So definitely I see you're shining. Your future version it feels like your health is awesome, okay? Your health is awesome. Health wise, there is a lot of harmony. Relationship, as your health is improving, you're seeing that every other area of your life is improving, because now you have more energy, so you can dedicate your 100%. Maybe because of the lack of health, you were not able to give your best, but as your health is improving, you're one by one in every area of your life, you're finding harmony. That's what I'm getting here. So definitely things are balancing for you guys. You're becoming a very balanced person, and that's the reason of you committing your 100% to certain things that you want to achieve, and you will be achieving here. So let's see. I feel like you're showing that empathy to yourself as well. You used to not show that empathy to yourself. Your future version is now showing that empathy to themselves. They're not so critical about themselves, because I was very strongly feeling the Virgo vibes. You know, the negative thing of Virgo is like they can become very self-critical. If they don't do something perfectly, they become very self-critical, and that can lead to a lot of self-doubt. And I really feel like self-doubt is the main cause of procrastination, because we feel like, oh, even if we do it, it is not going to be good, so I'm just going to stop. Or maybe if you're learning a new skill, and you might have enough resources or enough skills to start showing, but you will not do it because you feel like you haven't learned everything, and that can stop your progress in so many ways. And I feel like your future version has understood that and removed themselves from that kind of mindset, and now they're a little bit more gentle and empathetic to themselves, so they are able to commit. They don't sorry. They don't feel like they oh my god, what is this? They have to learn everything before they start doing something, right? And choosing their happiness, choosing to be, it feels like you used to be very self-critical, and now it's like changing. This future version is a little bit very kind to themselves. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know why the words are like it's happening like that. I don't know why. Anyways, let's see the energy. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Move on. Let's move on. Hierophant. Okay. Yes, again, you're committing to your faith as well. If there were, yeah, for some of you, this can be a little religious. Maybe yeah, or spirituality, committing to spirituality, letting go of the beliefs, religious beliefs that doesn't sit with you. Yeah, committing to, yeah, maybe for some of you, committing to studies, 100%. Yeah, maybe you didn't commit to your studies. Maybe you felt like you cannot move forward. Maybe there is a lot of things in between. Maybe I have to take care of that, this, so you were not able to commit to certain things. Or maybe you felt like I have to have this, then only I'll study. Like now that perfectionism has gone, so you're like starting something. Like maybe you will be learning something. Yeah, with this Hierophant, I really feel like you're committing to studies or something like that. Or maybe religious studies as well, something like that. Maybe deep diving into a religious book also I'm getting here. Yeah. Or maybe spiritual textbooks. It can be anything. Yeah. But getting more, focusing more on studies, committing to studies is also something I'm feeling like. Or maybe committing to teach people what you have studied or you have learned. So let's see what else. Yeah, devil. I feel like one thing that you're learning, your future self has tackled, is this devil energy, the obsessive energy here. So yeah, sometimes you get so obsessed with certain things in life that it takes away the harmony. Yeah, a person who is very overly obsessed with health, what happens? They start to fear everything. They start to fear the food they eat, and they're counting the calories. It's too much. There should be a balance. Yes, that's what your future version has nailed. I feel like the balance here. That's why the harmony word came here, right? Yes, and Libra energy is also about balance. The Libra people definitely prioritize balancing, right? Balance with her partnership in work also. Balance is very important. And with this Hierophant and the devil, I really feel like there was this imbalance here. Yeah. If you focus on something, you completely you completely become obsessed, that it creates starting fear and it takes the balance out of it. And that's what you're letting go of here. That's the thing. Yeah. And you're not empathetic at that time. So for example, if you're studying something, it's not commitment, it's obsession, and you're changing that. Your future version has let go of that obsession and committed, like change it to that commitment. For example, a person who is committed to health, they're not going to worry about the health because they're not obsessed. So even if they don't exercise for one day, or even if they have a cheat meal, they're not going to be very critical, right? They're like, I'm committed, just once a while I can have that cheat meal. But once you're obsessed with your health, that cheat meal, like, you will start thinking about, I had that, I shouldn't have it. And you might be very much self-critical, like, what if that goes wrong, what if this goes wrong? Too much worrying. I feel like that's what you have got here. Again, in relationships also, this obsession can lead to a lot of unbalance, right? Yeah. Yeah, again, it's this devil energy. I feel like you're learning to let go of this obsession and changing this obsession into commitment. Committing and obsessing is two different things. If you're committing to a relationship, you will trust that person, that they will not cheat, or they will love you, right? You trust, that's commitment. But once you're obsessing, you are like, wow, where this person went yesterday, what they did where they met, like where they were this time. Like we become obsessed, and that relationship will start falling apart because we are worrying. Yeah. Again, it can be with food as well, it can be with anything, with work as well, if we start obsessing. So I feel like your future version have understood that this obsession, this perfectionism is getting in their way, and they have changed it into what? Commitment. And commitment means, yes, we have promised we will do it, but we are trusting as well. It's not like we are obsessing about it. And that's what these two things are coming together. You're getting that harmony. Again, harmony in relationship, harmony in health, harmony in wealth, harmony in your job, feeling good, not obsessing, not worried, because you're not self-critical about yourself anymore. You're trusting the process. And that's leading to so much harmony. Let's see more. Oh wow, goddess of the moon, and we have the 7th chakra archangel Uriel. So this is, you're becoming someone who is going to trust their intuition, and that's the reason why you can cut your obsession. Yeah, now you don't have to be obsessed. Now you're like, yes, I know in my heart that this person is loyal and I can trust. It feels like you're trusting your intuition, and whenever you need any information, your intuition will give to you. That's what is changing here. Wow. So you will be in tune with your intuition here. That's what I'm getting here. And that's because you're feeling harmonious. Your future self is not obsessed, is committed, and they're feeling harmonious. And the more we are harmonious, the more we are in this energy of harmony, we are connected with our heart. As we are connected with your heart, we can listen to our intuition, and we trust our intuition, right? And yeah, that's what it feels like. You're trusting your intuition, and your intuition is guiding you, and you're trusting that and taking one step towards it. Okay, so let's see more. And a goddess of the moon in this deck, this is the most intuitive card. So I really feel like you're becoming someone who is trusting themselves, trusting their heart, following their heart, and it's giving them great results here. Keeper of silence. Oh wow. Okay. Again, if you used to overshare, you're stopping that as well. Your future version is not oversharing anything. They're keeping everything in silence. So again, you're someone who is trusting their intuition and taking one step, and tackling. It feels like all the areas of your life are becoming harmonious, because now you're not obsessing over something. That's what one thing. And keeper of the silence is, whenever you start doing something, you're going to keep it silent. You're not going to share it. You're not going to overshare anything. Yes, what feels right to you, do it. And once it has shape, or it has a form, you're going to announce like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, right? Until then, you're going to keep it a secret as well. So let's see the final message. You will be very secretive as well with your task and all. Yeah, what you're learning. Yeah, you're only going to share the information with the people who you can trust. That is also something I'm seeing here. So I really see like every area of your life is kind of progressing, because you're committing. So many people will come and ask you what you did. So you're not going to share everything with anyone. You will be trusting your intuition there as well, and only sharing the information to those people who really needs it. You will be very I feel like you will be very selective there. Or maybe I even feel like really you maybe you will be committed to certain herbal studies, or maybe you're working with herbs and you're helping people to regain their health as well. I really feel that as well. Certain things that you're studying that will benefit other people, but at the same time it has already benefited you and it will benefit other people, but at the same time you're not going to share it with everyone, because you know that certain people can misuse it. So I feel like your work is whatever you're doing, like maybe there is this work, or if you're a designer, if you make dresses or anything like that, you're not going to sell it to everyone. Only people who you can trust, something like that is also there. You will be very you will be very selective. You will be very selective about people who you're going to work with. Something like that is also the final message. Yeah, you will not be sharing this gift of yours with everyone. That's one thing I'm getting here. Yeah, for some of you, you're committing to certain gifts of yours. You're giving your 100%. Yeah, again, you will be focusing on studying something like herbs or something like that, and you will be improving your life and the people you love. But at the same time, you're not open to everyone. Your business is not open to everyone. You will be keeping it silent, something like that, because you know if more people knows about that gift. It will give you a lot of anxiety or something like that. So some sort of gifts you're going to keep it, yeah, it's like in pause. It's available to only certain people in your life. Yeah, and it's a way you will be protecting yourself. So something like that also, very secretive energy is also there here. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Namaste. If you have been drawn to this image, or if you have been born on the dates 11, 24, 30, let's see what is the message from your future version on who have you become or who you are becoming. So let's see. Okay, so what is the message here? I just heard, don't worry, be happy. Maybe this is a message that you need right now. If you're worried too much, your future version wants you to know that there is nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be okay. So focus on your studies, focus on your knowledge that you're acquiring, and apply those knowledge. That is what your future self is telling you now at this time. You're receiving a lot of messages from your ancestors, from your spirit team, whoever you believe on. I feel like universe is giving you a lot of messages. Yeah, maybe you are focused on certain studies of yours, and don't worry, it's just a feeling like everything will work out for you. So don't worry at this time. So let's see what your future version wants you to know about you. Okay. Wow, look again, you're loving. I feel like this group is learning to nurture themselves, is learning to love themselves more. It's learning to nurture themselves more. That is what you're learning. I feel like this is the process, this is the time you're learning, and your future version is telling you everything will be okay. And I feel like you are learning something, and you will take all the lessons and you're applying. And I see you as a person who is going to practice a lot of self-love, take care of themselves. We have the mirror as well, isn't it? For some of you, I really feel like that maybe you are learning about certain spiritual practices, or maybe you want to read something, like you want to learn tarot, or you want to learn about Reiki or something like that. You are learning right now. Don't worry. Maybe you're very worried about the negative energy or something like that. Everything will work out for you guys. I feel like this future version of you, you are going to be very good at it. So you're going to master some sort of skills. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, mastery is the word I'm getting. So if you're learning something, you will master it. So if you're learning on how to read mirror scrying, maybe for some of you are practicing it, you're going to nail it. Mediumship abilities, some of you have mediumship abilities as well. So maybe right now you're worried about it, or maybe you feel like, what if you channel some negative spirits or something like that. Look, we have the angel wings and the trees. Your ancestors and your angels are protecting you. So if you're someone, this is a very specific, if you're someone who is trying to learn something, some sort of spiritual practices, maybe you're doing mirror scrying, or maybe you're reading ball, or maybe you're reading tarot, maybe you have this kind of fear, like what if you channel some sort of negative spirit. Don't worry, you're channeling only positive energies with these angels and ancestors. I really feel like that. Don't worry. So, sometimes what happens is, because of the worries, we kind of stop everything. Maybe it's because of our belief system or something like that. And you are someone, I feel like, who's a witch. It really feels like you have that in you. You are a witch, I feel like that. And maybe sometimes you are very afraid of diving deep on into these things. Is because of the belief systems that you have gotten from your young age. Maybe you were told that these are all things are negative. Yeah, maybe you follow a belief system that in that all these spiritual activities that people do, or maybe again, yeah, reading tarot or doing Reiki, maybe it's negative. Maybe you have been told that, and sometimes but you are aligned to that path. You want to read about it, you want to learn about it, right? And so doing that, yeah, it can cause a little bit of fear in you, but don't worry, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, because your angel spirits are there to help you to learn the skill and master it. So whatever you're learning right now, whatever you're working on, maybe you're working on a skill, you want to improve it, you are going to become masters of that thing. You will master that skill. That's what your future version is telling you. So don't worry, don't, yeah, sometimes because of the negative feeling, we stop ourselves from doing it. Your future version is telling you, don't worry, everything will be okay, everything will play out beautifully for you, with this butterfly and this bird with this 4-leaf clover. And you know, when you will look back, you will look at the play, you know, look at this present self, right? When you will be in the future, when you will have mastered the skill, your future self is telling you, you will look back and you will be like, why I was so worried, it was nothing, it was, it was only giving me positivity, why I was worried about all those negative things. Because I feel like you will have let go of those certain limited belief attached to these things, to this fear. You would have released it. So that's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what else here about you, what your future self wants you to know. Oh wow, we have harmony. Yes, you would have made peace with this thing. That's what I'm getting here. So there is something, look again, we have patience as well. We have the sun in Libra in 7th house, and we have the patience of Jupiter in it's Virgo or Scorpio. It's Virgo, sorry, yeah, it's Virgo in 6th house. Okay, so yeah, yeah, again, it's about your work, it's about your work, something with work, something with a skill here. And you are very attracted to this thing, but you're not feeling in harmony because of the belief system that is attached. So your future version is telling you, all this belief that you had that was scaring you, you have let go of it, and now you're harmonious with it, and you have mastered that skill. That's who you have become. And you are going to be recognized for it as well, because we have the sun in Libra. The people, sometimes people don't understand us, yeah, why we are doing this thing. Maybe the people you were born with may not support it, but don't worry, you will be recognized by other people who will, you're not doing anything negative here. It's only you're doing these skills that you're learning, these skills that you're mastering. It was told to you that it was not good, but in fact it was a very positive thing, right? You're uplifting humanity in a way, you're bringing more harmony into your life and other people's life as well. I feel like that with the skill of yours. So you will be mastering the skill, you will release the attached belief system, that is what I'm getting. And you will not be afraid to show yourself as well. I feel like with the sun, you will not hide yourself from showing your gifts to other people as well. And if there are people who are not understanding you at this time, be patient. That is what your future version is telling you here. You will be patient as well. If there are people who will not understand what you're doing, it's okay, you will be very patient with them as well, because you know, because you have released all these belief systems, so you know why they are not accepting you, because of the belief systems, right? So they have to work on themselves, and you know that. So you're not taking things too personally as well, I feel like that. And you're able to, you're able to release other people's opinions if they're not supporting you, but you're just going to do what makes you happy, and you will master the skill, and you will be in harmony with yourself, with you. Again, self-love, taking care of your self-love, your relationship with yourself is going to be very harmonious here. So let's see. You might have cut on a lot of fears because you have mastered the skill. You will learn so much here. So let's see what is the message here. We have, look again, there is a lot of confusion right now. What is true, what is illusion, you don't know. But my heart is guiding me to learn this thing, but maybe my parents don't like it, right? Again, there is so much of confusion that you're feeling right now, and your future version is telling you that all those confusion are going to be eliminated, and it will, like, again, that's why harmony is there, right? not look again, this person is like don't know what to choose here, and this person is harmonious here. So right now maybe this is your present moment. I feel like that, where you're confused. What if I do this? What if other people don't like? Lot of thinking, like lot of confusion. But you will know exactly what you need to do, because as you take care of yourself, as you align with your heart, you will know exactly what's better for you. You're going to do this anyways. I feel like that. I really feel like that, and you're going to master that thing. And as you master it, you will learn so much, and this exact thing is going to bring so much harmony in your life here. So let's see, this confusion all is not going to be there. We have Page of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man here. Yes, right, look again, we have 8 of Wands here. So yes, right now you're feeling a little stuck. I am feeling like that. That's what I'm picking up here. That is going to change. That is definitely going to change. Yeah, you're going to get out of the stagnant period in your life. You're moving away from the stagnant period. That's what I'm getting here. So again, because of a belief system, you're feeling stuck here at this time. Like, should I do it or shouldn't I do? So a person who is very I will give you an example. A person who is very attracted to spells, or maybe you're attracted to making herbs, or maybe you're attracted to tarot or Reiki, whatever it is, right? And you ask someone around your family, and they might give you different opinions. Different people have different opinions about it, and you're a little bit confused. But you somehow, somewhere, you're feeling drawn to this at this time, and you want to learn it. But at the same time, you're very hesitant to take action. You're a little bit afraid here. And your future version is telling you, with this Page of Swords, you will cut all those fears, right? I really feel like that. You will cut all those fears, and you will be like, this is what I want to do, this is what I feel like doing right now. I'm not going to listen to other people, and I'm going to do it anyway. And that's how you will learn. And the reason why you will master it very fast is because you have done it in your past life. Okay, so that's the reason of you mastering that skill. And you will understand that why you were not able to let go of this thing, why you were so attracted to learning this specific thing, right? Why you wanted to learn tarot, or why you wanted to learn about Reiki, or certain things, whatever it is, because it was meant for you. You have done that in your past life, and that's why you will be learning it very fast, because you have learned it already. So you just have to remember it in a way. You will be very good at it, and you will master that thing. And again, the Hanged Man, you're seeing things from a different perspective. This skill will make you see things from a different perspective, and that's the reason you will be out of this confusion. You will know exactly what resonates with you, what doesn't resonate with you, why you're so attracted to this thing, and all that fears you will have cleared, and you will be in harmony with this thing. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So let's see what else is the message here. Wow, look again, this is again, look, we have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. You couldn't turn back to this thing. You wanted to learn this thing. This is about a skill that you're mastering. That's what your future self is telling you. You want to learn something, and no matter how you try to avoid this thing, your heart pulls you to there. You want to learn about it. You want to know more about it. And even though you try to do other things, your heart feels like you have to learn that. You have to learn that, right? Somehow, somewhere, you are so drawn to it. Because it's like a feeling, like I want to learn that, I want to read that, I want to understand more about it. Like again, it can be like occult information that you want to learn, you want to read, you want to learn a lot of things. I really feel like that. But there is a lot of confusion here. Is it right to learn those things? Is it good for me, right? All those confusions, there will be no any confusion. I really feel like that you are stepping up, you are doing it anyways. And as you learn this, you will be getting out of the stagnant period. You will be moving forward, and you will be seeing things from a very, very different perspective, and it is going to fulfill your heart, because you will know that I'm meant to do this. That's why I had this feeling like I want to learn about it, and I'm just going to trust that and honor it and do it anyways. And I feel like you're already working on it at this time. Even if you're confused, you know that you will do it. And here your future version is telling you have done that, you have mastered it, and you're so fulfilled about it, and you're like so happy that you took that action, you learned it. So yeah, there is something that you want to learn. You're right now confused, and I feel like you will be learning it. You will be having a perspective shift as well. You will be understanding so much about this. As you're learning that skill, as you're mastering that skill, you will be mastering something about you also. You will be learning so much about you also, and you will be healing the relationship that you have within yourself. You will be healing your heart chakra. Okay, yeah, look, we have the magician and the mirror. Yeah, again, mirror and the magician. Sometimes our thoughts are reality, like it kind of mirrors us. You're understanding that what I think is going to mirror me, right? So what are my belief system, that is going to mirror me, right? And so you are understanding certain belief system of yours that was causing a lot of fear in you, and you're eliminating it, you're releasing it, and now you're like, yes, this is what I'm aligned, this is what I feel like I want to learn, and I'm going to learn it. This is what my heart guides, and I'm just not going to get confused and overthink about it. Rather, I'm just going to do it, right? So yeah, with this page of swords, you are like, I want to learn it, I'm going to learn it, that's it. Like I'm going to give my 100% to it, and that's creating a lot of harmony. This is something with studies, okay? That's what I'm getting, a skill that you want to learn. A little bit of confusion is there, you're going to do it anyway, and your future self is telling you, you will nail this, you will master it, and it's going to fulfill your heart. Okay, so let's see more. We have the Selkie. Again, it feels like the skin. You're removing the old, old skin, and you are embracing this new skin of yours that you really are. Again, when we are born, again, this is about belief system, guys. That's what I feel like. You're removing all that past limited beliefs, and now you are connecting with your soul, connecting with who you really are, what you really want. Sometimes we cannot get in contact with our soul. The reason is because of the programming, right? We are told this is not right, this is wrong, this is not right, this is wrong, and that's why we make choices based on that. Now here I see that you're at this point, like it feels like a crossing road, like that, two crossroads. You're at crossroads right now, and you're like, yes, I can go the way other people are going, or I can choose an entirely new path that resonates with me. And in order to choose that entirely new path, I have to remove that skin of mine, right? Like the snake sheds the skin. I have to remove that skin of mine. I have to remove all that limited patterns, belief system, and that's exactly you're already doing. I feel like that transformation is happening. You're removing the past version of you, and you're connecting with this raw version of you. I feel like who you really are, you're connecting with it, and that's going to fulfill you. I really feel like that. That's what the message is here. So let's see the final message for you guys. Oh, I was shown the image of Kali goddess. So yes, when she comes, when you're working with Kali, she takes away a lot of things. And why she takes away a lot of things? Because we are holding on to certain things because of our own fear. So she comes and takes away a lot of things that is no longer helping us to grow as a person. Yeah, at that time we might feel a little chaotic, but later it will bring a lot of harmony in our life. So yeah, you're shedding the skin. You're seeing things from a very, look, the observer. You're understanding why certain things, even though I liked doing it, why I didn't do it. Even though I wanted to go forward left, why I went right, why I just kept following people. Now at this time I feel like you're observing, and that's what will clear up this confusion. And here your future version is telling you, you're going to choose a path that resonates with you. You're going to shed the skin and yes, you will become a person who has a different view on life, and you will be very, very happy for this crossroads. At this time maybe it's not bringing you harmony, but this crossroad will be a game changer for you guys, and because of this only you're going to shed your skin. You will see a different view about life, bold, the way you will see people, the way you're going to see everything will change, will shift. You will be more observing as well. You're becoming a person who will become very observant. You will be seeing the signs, synchronicity. You will be seeing your own habits, your own choices, how it affects you, how the environment affects you, how certain food affects you. You will be observing everything, and you're eliminating all those things. I really feel like that, and that's bringing a lot of harmony. Okay, so yeah, it feels like you're listening to your own heart, to your own wisdom, more than anyone's else. Yeah, why certain things attract you. Yeah, you might be attracted to certain skills, but maybe someone tells you like it's not for you, right? You're eliminating that confusion. You're listening to yourself here. Yeah, for that you will have to shed your skin. It's like a lot of transformation is going to happen. You will be letting go of a lot of people, also places. I feel like a lot of conditioning, that's what you're eliminating. And now you're becoming a version that will be in harmony with themselves. What they like, they're doing that, and they're showing it. They're not afraid to show themselves to the world as well. They're not going to hide themselves. Like if you have mastered certain skills, you're going to show that. You're not going to hide because someone's belief system is that maybe it is like that's not good. So you're not afraid to show who you really are. As I feel like that's who you're becoming here. You will be showing you as a, yeah, you're not afraid to be like the sun. You're shining. You're not hiding anymore here. That is also, you will not hide the skill of yours as well. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. If you have been drawn to this image, or your birthday lands on 12, 13, 21, 29 of any month, let's see what is the message for you, your future version on who you have become. Okay, or who you're becoming. So let's see. I'm getting the word divine feminine energy here very strongly for you guys. So it feels like you're becoming someone who is going to take care of themselves first, then only they will take care of other people. They are focusing more on peace of themselves rather than the peace of other people. You know what happens in life, sometimes we want peace, so we kind of shut our mouth, because if that person is peaceful, then there will be no chaos. But inside of you, you're not happy with the outcome, right? Many times we make like that kind of sacrifices, isn't it? Yeah, when we say yes to things even though our heart is saying no, but saying yes means there will be peace. But at the same time, we are not happy with it. And I feel like that is what is shifted, where you are going to take care of your own peace and saying no when you have to say no. That's what I feel like. You will be taking care of your needs first, because you are someone who has been taking care of other people's needs all the time, and you didn't value your own needs. Too much of giving energy I'm getting, and less receiving energy, and that's the reason why you were not able to receive more, because you were always giving and your cup was empty. And once our cup is empty, there is nothing to give, and when we are just giving that from our empty cup, we will not receive, because our energy is not balanced here. So again, sometimes I feel like many times we do, right? In order to maintain that peace, what benefits other people, we say yes for peace, even though it's not giving us any peace, or even though it's like inside we are not happy with it, but yeah, outside there is no conflict. So it's like, yes, I'll just settle down. You're not settling down anymore. That's what your future version is becoming. I feel like that you're getting in touch with your divine feminine, with your body. I feel like that you're taking care of your needs first. So for example, I'm shown this example, in flight, when we go, they always tell us about, first you have to put that oxygen mask, and then only you have to assist other people. But in life, what you were doing, where you were assisting first other people and later you were doing. Yeah, that shouldn't be done, right? Now you're changing. You're like, first I will put the mask, then only I can help other people. You were doing the opposite, and that's what is changing here. You're focusing. I really feel like you were too much into this masculine energy, doing everything, giving to everyone, not receiving. Yeah. And that's what is changing. Now you're balancing it. Now you're on this receiving edge, where you will be receiving. So as you give that love and light to yourself, you will be receiving more here. So let's see. Yeah, look again, feelings. We have the moon, we have the song charm, and the lotus. So I even feel like many of you will focus more on spirituality as well, focusing more on your peace. What makes you peaceful, rather than what makes other people peaceful. Many times you might have done in your life, maybe the way right now also, it's like, what brings other people peace is what I do, and I settle in for less, because it brings peace and there is less conflict when I say yes, even though I have to say no. So many times you might have done that, but here your future version is not like that. I feel like already you're thinking about it already. Maybe many of you have already started to take care of yourself. Maybe you have started with exercise, or maybe you have started a meditation routine. This all will benefit you. Maybe you have started doing some sort of self-care activities. That all will benefit you to receive more. Yes, because you will be more soft to yourself. You will not be very harsh on yourself. Sometimes we do that many times, like I will sacrifice my needs in order for that person to grow, and in the end we are not growing. We are just there, and everyone around us are growing. Not anymore, right? That's what is changing here now. I also have to learn these things. I have been, again, an example of a mother who is taking care of their children, husband, and for the children to grow peacefully, they are giving everything. Or for the husband also, they may be sacrificing their own job, sitting at home, and they are telling their husband to go and do that and achieve that. But at the end, yes, you might be in a stable home, you might have money as well, but at the same time, you might not feel like you have grown as an individual or as a person, right? Yeah, but you doing this sacrifice is giving other people peace, right? It's giving, because when they come from work, yeah, when they come to home from work, maybe you are the one who is serving food. Everything is happening. Yeah, for a while, for a time it was okay, it was good, but as it went all the time, as it went for a lot of long time, it is taking a lot from you. You're not giving anything. You're not growing, right? You're just giving to other people. You're not receiving anything. That's what I feel like. You're settling in for less, and not anymore, because you are going to listen to your heart more. You're connecting with your divine energy more. You're connecting with your feelings more. That's what I feel like here. Okay, so this is you focusing on yourself more. You wearing your oxygen mask first and then assisting other people, because you are understanding first you have to have that full cup in order to give to other people. Many women think like we have to give, and that's why they're so sometimes they're so irritated as well, because we are not getting anything. If I look back, my mom was also every time very irritated, and we were not able to understand why. Now I really get her, understand her, because she was not taking care of herself properly. She was always the one who will wake up. She had no breaks. Every day she had to work, right? And the way we were raised at that time, many times children are raised like that, and we don't take responsibility as well, right? Sometimes all the responsibilities are on mom, right? And they get agitated, they get irritated, and I understand that. Why? Because they were not prioritizing themselves. And you might have also been there, I feel like, not prioritizing your feelings, how you feel, and in fact not receiving, worrying for everyone, stressing for everyone. At the end, your health is not that great, because you are doing so much for everyone. And I feel like now you will be not doing that. That's what your future version is. Now you are focusing on your spirituality, focusing on your heart, focusing what makes you happy, focusing on your growth, expansion, because as you grow, you will be able to help other people. But now you're not. When we don't work on ourselves, we get irritated, we get envious, we get jealousy. All that is not good, right? And that's what you're understanding. And I feel like your future version is becoming someone who is taking care of themselves at this time. And as they take care of themselves, yes, they are healing. It feels like they're healing every inch of their part. They're healing right now. They're healing. I feel like that. As they heal, they understand so much about themselves. So they might be learning something that wanted to learn, that they might have postponed, maybe going back to studies, learning some sort of skills, or having a hobby, making time for themselves, not taking the responsibilities of other people, taking health seriously. That is all I see for you guys, and that's why you will be like a lotus blossoming. Okay, so let's see what else here. Independence. Wow, yeah, that's what it is. I have to, yeah, independence. Not being in a codependent relationship. Look again, feelings in moon in Aquarius in 11th house, right? Again, it feels like you are someone who has been dealing all the issues, trying everyone to be in unity, and in that you are losing your own independence, right? Maybe many people are dependent on you, you are dependent on other people, yeah, it feels like you're just following people. That's what is changing. Now you are understanding you are an individual being, and you have certain wishes, you have certain desires, and I'm going to follow that. Maybe for some of you, I feel like this future version is going to do solo trips. Maybe right now it's something that you're not even thinking of, but I see you doing that as well. Solo trips, going on solo dates, making friendships outside of your community as well, something different like that. Yeah, meeting people not from your community, like they are different kind of people. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what I feel like. Yeah, your friendships are also going to change here. I see that. Doing things by yourself. Yeah, I feel like you are someone, this group, if it's resonating, I really feel like you have been someone who has been nurturing other people, and you have not been nurturing yourself, your goals. Maybe, yeah, you forgot that you're also a person who can have goals, right? And now it's like you are focusing on what you want to achieve. You now have a goal. Maybe for some of you, focusing on financial independence as well, right? If you are financially dependent, I feel like you will be working on that as well. So yeah, yeah, not seeking that validation all the time. And when we start seeking validation, we don't make our own decisions. We are stuck with other people's, right? We are looking for other people's to make decisions for ourselves, and we're just following it. And that's not nice. You have done that, and not anymore. That's what I'm getting here. So I see you an individual, who is independent, who is I really am getting that adventurous spirit from you guys. If you were someone who was just doing the job at home, taking care of kids, like just the example, or maybe taking care of parents, just in the same social circle, you're now changing that new social circle as well. I feel like meeting like-minded people, meeting adventurous people, becoming more adventurous. That is also something I'm seeing here. Yeah, good companionship, good friendships are also coming your way. Okay, so let's see what else here. Your community in a way is changing, I feel like that. That is also there. Okay, your community, people around you are shifting. That is also, yeah, it feels like when you were a small child, you were always responsible for other people. So when you were a older sibling, if you are an older sibling, you were responsible for your younger sibling. Then a time came where where you were responsible for your parents. Then a time came where you were responsible for your children, or your wife, or your husband. Like, it was all responsibility for so long, and you didn't live your life. And now you are becoming a version of you who is going to live for themselves, because you have lived for everyone other than you. So now you will be doing something that makes you happy. Maybe you were in a job that didn't make you happy, but it was necessary because you had responsibilities, right? Now you're doing something that makes you happy. So that's where independence is coming here. It can be a lot of things, right? So yeah, let's see. And you will be blossoming in that area, because now you're connected to something that makes you feel good. You're doing something that makes you feel happy. Yeah. So again, this can be like, for many of you, you might have a stable job, you might have a good home, but internally there was something void, right? Yes, because it feels like you have to do this, you have to be responsible, you have to go to that job, because you are responsible for this people's life, that people's life. You have lived whole your life like that, I feel like. And finally, now I feel for this group, your future version is going to live for themselves finally. What makes them happy, they're doing that. It doesn't mean that you're not connecting with other people around you, no, but it feels like you used to do everything for them, and you didn't value you, right? You didn't see who you really are. Now it's like you're valuing other people as well as you're valuing yourself more. That's what I'm getting. You're valuing your feelings, what you want, what makes you happy. Yeah. Let's see what else. Page of Swords. Yeah, again, learning something. Maybe you will start learning something new. I don't know. Entirely, yeah, something new you will be learning, something new you will be doing. Yes, it feels like you now have a goal that you want to focus on. Yeah. Oh, look, this the page of swords, page of coins, young energy is coming, starting to learn something new. Yeah, maybe you will be learning new things. Maybe going back to studies, or also seeing, I'm seeing maybe going back to your childhood hobbies, also, I'm seeing here. Yeah, doing something that makes you happy, that makes you feel like you can do something for yourself, that you can live for yourself. Like that's what I'm getting here. Okay, yeah, let's see more. What else? Again, these two, it's like young energy, and they can be responsible sometimes. So it feels like I can also be responsible for some time. Why I have to be responsible all the time? Because I feel like this is the mature, these, young age only you got very mature. For some, many of you, I feel like your childhood, in your childhood, yeah, when you were a young child, you felt responsible for other people's emotions or feelings. You had to nurture even when you were young, and you were not able to yeah, you were not able to be that young child in your childhood as well. I get it now, right? Again, you were an independent person, but at the same time you were not independent, because you were many people were dependent on you, or maybe you were dependent on someone for something, right? Again, it feels like that. Again, here this independence is like being authentic. That's what I'm getting here, being authentic. Like, if I want to do this, I can do this. Like, yeah, this is who I am, not being someone else, because you have to be responsible for other people, right? Again, when a child, when a child becomes adult, when they're a child, it's yeah, they lose their childhood. They're responsible for other people's emotions, even though it's not their responsibility. They feel like they have to be responsible, and I feel like you have been like that here, and that's the reason you take so much of other people's baggage here. And I feel like you're freeing yourself from that baggage, and you're like, for once a while, I can also be responsible. I can also have that childhood, because children are so, yeah, children don't care about responsibilities. And I feel like even when you were a kid, you had to be responsible. Yeah, yeah. Now I feel like you're a little loose. You're getting there, and that can be the independence. Like a child, you're getting that independence to do something without thinking about the future, without thinking about other people's feelings. You can be a little irresponsible. You can act like a fool, right? Yeah, so it feels like healing your inner child. That is also I'm getting. Yeah. So that's what the message is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, healer of the ages. Oh my god, this group is healing at every level. Okay, yeah, you're healing your inner child wounds, I have to say that. Yes, look, garden, the gate. The garden is so beautiful, but the heart is not there. But they know this garden will give them the security, so they just don't open, because they know they feel like it's like stupid to do that. It's foolish, but you're becoming a little bit foolish, right? So yeah, but that's going to give you a lot of great growth. Actually, I feel like that. So it feels like if this group didn't have a beautiful childhood, when you were a child, you were responsible for the things that you really were not responsible for, right? Like the emotions of your parents, you were not responsible at that time, right? Responsible for your younger siblings, you were not responsible. It was your parents' duty, but you had to do it. But you were made to feel like it's your responsibility. So again, that's so much that affects us, right? And finally, I feel like your future version has healed that, and they are enjoying their inner child. They are like, okay, I don't have to be responsible. I'm going to be responsible for some time, right? Can have fun, right? That's what I'm getting more, having more fun, embracing your inner child. It feels like you're healing that inner child wounds. Yeah. This is not being irresponsible in a way that's not healthy. This is like having fun in life. living for yourself, right? Doing something that makes you happy. that's what that's what the message is here. I really feel for some of you, you might travel a lot also, solo trips. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's see. Medicine woman. Oh, medicine woman. Again, healer of the ages, medicine woman. Yes, it feels like there is an ancestor here at this time helping you with this bear as well. Yeah, yeah. It feels like, why I'm getting this energy, like you were a kid that your family looked to, so their family can get out of debt. Or maybe you were the one who made money for your family. Like it was so much of work that you have to do for your family that was not even your responsibility, and that's why you were giving, and you were not receiving, and you were not, and this feminine energy, right? And finally you're getting into that feminine energy. Yeah, you were responsible even though when it was not your responsibility, and finally you're free from those responsibilities. And now I feel like as you're moving forward, you are going to have more fun in your life because you have healed those wounds with this medicine woman. I feel like you got the medicine and you have healed those wounds. And now, if you feel like you can be, you don't have to be responsible, you're not going to be responsible. And if you feel like you need to take a risk, you're going to take a risk. You don't have to play it safe, like something like that. Okay, so let's see the final message. Yeah. Wow, this is a very good card to get with this under my umbrella. So even though I feel like your future version is like talking about being a little bit irresponsible, doing that foolish kinds of things that children do. But at the same time, even though you're doing that, you're going to be very, very protected. Yeah. It's like you're going to embrace your inner child, but you're not going to be childish, that's for sure, right? But at the same time, you will be taking a lot of risk. Sometimes risks are important in life, and I see that you had to play it safe because many people were dependent on you because you were the one who were nurturing them, right? And I really feel like this group was so much on the masculine side. You didn't connect with your feminine energy at all. I feel like that it was all about doing, giving, not receiving here. And finally, now it feels like you're listening to your inner child. I feel like that you're making a connection with your inner child. So all the things that you were not able to have when you were a child, like all those feelings, like yeah, it feels like all the risks that a child takes, yeah, doing some sort of creative things, like something like that you will be doing. And here with this under my umbrella, you're under the hands of universe. You will be protected, and that's beautiful, right? So yeah. And so maybe you will be making a decision to quit your job and do something entirely, or maybe you're like, I want to learn something new. Yeah, maybe it's like a dance that I stopped, or maybe yeah, because of certain responsibility I couldn't proceed my studies. I want to go back to studies, I want to focus on myself. Do it. You will be doing it. I feel like that's what, because we are talking about the future version anyways. But all that while you're going to be so safe and you will be watched by your spirit team. And that's beautiful, right? So yeah, it's yeah, like living life in a way that makes you happy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here for this group. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye. So last but not the least, group number 8. This is the image that you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using your birthday dates, then it's 14, 20, 22, 31. So let's see what is the message here for you guys from your future version on who you have become. So you have become a very bold person. That's what I'm getting. Very bold. The person who speaks their mind. At the same time, whatever they're speaking has facts, is fair. You speak with a lot of fairness. Yeah. So again, I feel like sometimes in relationship we all want equal partnership. But equal partnership, sometimes it's not possible, because men and women, sometimes they have different tastes, sometimes different capabilities. But even though it's not equal, it should be fair. That's all about it. And I feel like you're using that thing, like it should be fair, it should feel fair. And once it feels fair, the relationship thrives. And that's what I'm getting here. And that is going to make it equal in a way, because it will feel fair, right? That will be balanced here. So it's not about 50-50, right? You do this 50, you do this 50, but maybe it's about the work we divide. Maybe the best, again, in relationship, it's like some works you are very good at, you're doing it, and the other works they are good at, they are doing it, and it feels fair. It's like, we are not focused too much on the roles, rather we are doing what's best for each other, and at the end of the day, both of them are feeling fair. I feel like that's what I'm getting here. I even feel like you're becoming someone, if it doesn't feel fair to you, you're not going to invest your time, money, effort onto it. Nothing you will invest. You will just take a step back and move away. We have the music, feelings, Again, sometimes everyone's relationship is different. Everyone's rules in a relationship are different. But if it doesn't make you happy, then you are going to communicate it in a very clear manner. I feel like the words you speak is awesome. It is going to feel fair. Whenever you speak something, whenever you communicate, even if it's bold stuff, you communicate in a fair manner. You share it from your heart, like what you're feeling and why you're feeling unfair. And as you share it, the way you share it, people understand that. Because of this communication gift that you have, I feel like you're getting that kind of response that you're wanting. And I feel like your relationships are thriving here, because now you know how to speak, when to speak. That is also something I'm seeing here, because you will speak in fairness. That is game changer for you guys. Because you're not seeking that equality now, you're seeking fairness more. And that's bringing a lot of goodness into your life. And I feel like if there has been an issue with that equal partnership or something, you will be resolving it, and your partnerships are coming stronger. Even if it's friends, even if it's with work, yes. Again, we have this mirror work, because I even feel like you're working on yourself, you're doing the shadow work, and you're cutting on the behaviors that is not good for you, that is really damaging your relationship. You're working on that as well. As you work on it, as you work with yourself, you're understanding so many things that you didn't understand before. And that's the reason the way you will be talking, it will be fair. It will be very fair. And because it will be fair, people will understand you. And that's why your relationships with people is going to be very balanced, very fair. Okay, so let's see. Who are you becoming? Who have you become? Let's see. The back and forth energy is gone here. Look again. This is a person who cannot make any decision. They just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They don't know. And once they start detaching from it, they know what they exactly need to do. And that's bringing them the fortune that they always wanted. That's why the fairness, right? Yes, it feels like you will stick to a role, like it should be 50-50. It should be 50-50. Then you're detaching yourself, you're working with yourself, you're working, why you feel like you need to have that 50-50 role. But maybe 50-50 will not work out. But you're detaching yourself from the situation and understanding that the 50-50 pattern will not work, but it should feel fair. So maybe this person can do that role. If they like it, they will do that. I'll do this, and then everything is coming into your favor. That's what I'm getting here. So whatever in your life, that's what you're doing, right? Whenever there is an indecision in your life, you detach yourself from the problem and you focus on the solution. You focus on the fairness, and as you focus on the fairness, you get the ideas that gives you the best results, that gives you the riches, that gives you the fortune. Yes, that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what else here. The moon, again, the working, whenever some issues bothers you, you're not going to focus on the problem. I feel like you will detach yourself and you will connect with your intuition, and once you get detached, you get the solution, the fair solutions come, and that's what you talk about to other people, and they also agree, and that's bringing you a lot of goodness. So that's why your relationships, and where there was no equality, there will be fairness now. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, look, again, you're seeing things from a different view. You're detaching yourself from the problem and you're focusing on the solution. And as you focus on the solution, you get ideas and you share that ideas. And other people also like, yeah, this is a good idea. This feels fair. Yes, it might not be equal. It feels fair. And it's bringing you a lot of goodness, a lot of riches. So yes, yeah, so whenever there is an indecision, whenever you don't know what to do, whenever it doesn't feel equal, or whenever it feels unfair, you're not just going to focus on what makes you feel like that. You just kind of detach yourself from the situation, and once you're taking yourself out of that situation, you think clearly and you know exactly what will be the fair thing to do, and you do it, and that's bringing you a lot of good fortune. That's what the message is here. That's what your future version is telling you. Like, you're becoming that kind of person who detaches themselves from the problems and focuses on the solution. And once they do that, they understand what will bring them the riches, and they do that. And that bring, like, again, the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective, right? Let's see. Getting in touch with your intuition, focusing more on solution, focusing more on fairness rather than equality. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, look, again, attachment, letting go of the attachment. You're letting go of the attachment. You're not attached to a certain outcome, certain, like, this should be like this only, this should be this only. But there are different ways where a relationship can be fair. That's what the idea has been given to me. Like, again, in your work life as well, certain roles are being played, but maybe it doesn't feel, when it doesn't feel fair, that's the problem. It should feel fair, even if it's certain roles. Again, I will go with the example of the relationship. That's what being shown to me clearly. Sometimes we are so attached to that, like, I want equality in this relationship, 50-50, but it's not giving us the results that we aim, right? It's only giving us pain again and again and again. Even though we tried, we are not getting that kind of love, because we are attached to that equality. So once we are letting go of that attachment and we are focusing, we are getting that, look, detachment and attachment. Seriously, where you were attached, you're detaching yourself from that. So maybe you used to just attach yourself to problems, and that causes more problems. Now what you're doing is, like, you're releasing yourself from that problem, you're detaching yourself from the problems, and you're focusing more on solution. So focusing more on fairness rather than focusing more on equality, and that's giving you amazing results with this riches here. In love area, I feel like that's what I'm getting here. So yes, you're getting fair relationships because you're not focusing on too much of equality or something. Let's see what else for group number 8. Final messages. Yeah, look, you're getting out of the labyrinth. Yes. Again, there was a stuck idea in your mind that this is how relationship should be. It should be equal. It should be equal. And it led to a lot of problems here. Again, in a love relationship, in connections, like equality, some sort of stuck ideas you were there. There was some sort of attached ideas. And that lead to a lot of indecision. And it didn't give you the results that you wanted. And it felt like you were walking in this labyrinth, doing same patterns in relationships, same patterns in love, anything, in work, everything. So now what is it? You're detaching yourself from the problem, as I mentioned, and you're focusing on fairness, and that's why you're able to get out of this labyrinth now. Yes. And that's why I feel like your relationships will be improving, your work relationships will be improving, everything. Yes. So let's see the final message here. And I even feel like if there has been an unfair relationship, you will be getting out of that as well. You will not try to work on that. If you were, yes, you will see how attached you were to a relationship, even if it was unfair. So you will not be attached. You will detach yourself from that relationship and walk out. Okay? Because if it's not fair, you're not there. Like, that's your future version is becoming like that. I feel like that's what the message is. So let's see the final message. A pattern, you're getting out of a pattern, you're detaching yourself from something completely. The things that you were attached to, you will not be attached. You will have this detachment, and that's bringing you a lot of good rewards. So let's see the final message. No rain today. Oh wow. Again, with this no rain today, sometimes we create so much of pain thinking that we need this, we need that, and we get stuck to an idea and then we walk in loops. Maybe sometimes we just need to just detach ourselves from that situation and take a step back. And once we start taking a step back, we get ideas, we get information that will really, really help us, that will give us fairness, right? Yes. So instead of doing everything, I feel like now you're becoming a person who focuses on fairness, one thing, and then whenever a problem comes, you're not focusing on that problem too much. You're just taking a step back, like a person who is in this labyrinth. They're not trying very hard to find the way, because the more they try to find the way, the more they feel trapped, the more they feel attached to that, right? And they feel like they cannot come out of it. But once they take a step back, like this hanged man, once they start seeing things in a different way, they detach themselves from that thing, then they find slowly, yeah, this is the way I can go, like this. Oh, this is the thing, because we are not attached too much to it. So we are like, yeah, this is the way I can do this things this way, and it will start feeling fair. Yeah, that's what the message is here for you guys. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.